Hello. That's how my grandma talks. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Deviandrix. If you're watching this on Twitch, please drop a follow. Get a notification we go live. We go live Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. Don't leave just because I coughed in your face. You kind of liked it a little bit. You kind of deserved it a little bit. I'm not going to get sick. Welcome in, everybody. What's that? A cookie? Thank you. Hello, sucker. Hello, fucker. Welcome in. I'm eating a bite of a cookie. Will I get a notification when you choke? What's that song? I hope you choke. Da 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 da. I don't know the lyrics. I want a cookie. You don't get one. I made cookies last night. I bought the kind that you break off and you put in the oven. And they were really big cookies. And I said, "Guy, how many cookies do you want?" And he said 6. And I said, "They're really big cookies." And I said, "How about 4?" And he said, "Nah, 6. And there I was like, really big cookies. And he's like, 6. And then I made him 4. And he only ate 3. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I made you 4. You said you wanted 6. And he was like, too big of cookies. I warned him. I warned him about the size of the cookies. She's a suckler. She never shares. You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. Hello. Hello. Welcome in. I got cookies and you guys don't. Idiots. Big dumb ding dongs. Welcome, everybody. How's your Wednesday? I forgot to ask. Just for that. I ate you. Can I have a cookie? No, none of you can have a cookie. I already ate it. Guy actually ate the whole cookie and he gave me 1 bite. We have cookie dough, too. We also have ice cream sandwiches. Fuck! I know. You know him well then? Yes. I know how many cookies he can eat. Fuck, what's the command? We don't know. Suck? The command is not suck. Eager for next Wednesday when we all tell your mom about being the suckler. My mom will actually be on this weekend. It'll either be Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure yet. She's coming into town. Get moistened. Fuck off! Did everyone have a good Wednesday? Hi, Daddy. Welcome in. Excellent first message. Excellent message, first of all. I'm not even going to read it. Dude, my mom's coming into town this weekend. You know what she called me and told me? Hey, Mom, if you're watching. Would have been better if I'd had cookies. Well, you can't handle them. Obviously, you're toddlers. You threw a fit when you didn't get a cookie. My Wednesday was pretty good. I'm staying moistened. How about you? Oh, well, I'm not going to respond to that because you said that. But I am going to say I'm glad you had a good Wednesday. My mom called me earlier because she's coming into town Saturday. And she said, I have a request. And she said, can I take you and Guy to a movie? I want to take you to see the movie Sinners. And I was like, yeah, you could do that. And she was like, awesome. She was very excited because she likes going to see movies. So we're going to go see a movie when she comes into town. But then she said, I have 2 more requests. I have 2 more requests. And I said, what are they? And she said, 1, clean your car before you pick me up in it. Why that matters, I don't know. What's bro's commands today? She said, will you clean your car before you pick me up in it? And I said, my car is pretty clean. And she said, no, I want you to clean it, though. And I said, I'll take the stuff out of it. But there's going to be some stuff in it, but I'm not going to, like, clean it. And I said, if you want to clean it, you can do that, but I'm not going to clean it. And she said, okay. And then I said, what's your other request? And she said, clean your bathroom. Not my whole house. As I said, my house is clean. And she said, your bathroom. And she goes, excuse me out. This is what she said. And I yelled at her. She said, I don't want to go into a bathroom and there be, like, poop toilet paper on the wall. And I said, first of all, what does that ever happen? That's never happened. And she goes, yeah, but, like, you know what I mean? Like a dirty bathroom. And I said, there's never been poop toilet paper on the wall. That's crazy work. And I said, my bathroom's pretty freaking clean. I clean it. And she said, I know. I just want you to clean it really good. And And I said, that's weird. Moisten the seat for her. I don't... Wait, doesn't he tell her you use reusable toilet paper? She ain't gonna be very happy. I don't, though. I almost bought toilet paper. I was buying toilet paper yesterday. I was ordering groceries. And I always look for the cheapest things because I order for delivery. So I always look for the cheapest options of everything. Not with toilet paper because I don't want to cut butthole by using 1-ply. Yeah, single ply is like $1, and I know why. Regular toilet paper is like $8, and I get it. The fuck? Yeah, CC. What is that? Don't even ask him. He's gonna DM you a fucking picture of denim toilet paper with a gum pocket. That's crazy. I've said worse. Tippy, you should get a bidet. I'm not gonna get a bidet. I don't want water on my butthole. But anyways, so I was looking for toilet paper yesterday because I was ordering groceries. And toilet paper is always so expensive. I hate buying it. It's the most expensive. There's no, like, better options. You know what I mean? Great Value brand doesn't even exist with toilet paper. It's 1-ply. But I saw one and it was pretty cheap. And it was like, I was like, oh my God, maybe I'll get this. It's like a 20-pack for like $5. And then it said on it, easily biodegradable, like trailer toilet paper or something. What's it called? Septic tank. It was septic tank toilet paper, and I don't know what the difference is, so I didn't buy it. It just dissolves easier. Is it like it's probably hard on your butthole? Oh, it's not very soft. Oh, okay. Never cheap out on TP. It's the one thing I try not to cheap out on unless I'm lazy and I'm going to the gas station to buy it in an emergency. It's the only thing I don't cheap out on. All the other stuff, I'll get Great Value brand for everything. I don't give a fuck. Even though it's the same, because it's the same exact thing. That and detergent. I only get like the free and clear all detergent. Why are your things so sticky? Oh, guys, later is sticky. Toilet paper from Costco is top. Dude, my dad used to go to Costco every month and he would split a big thing of toilet paper and paper towels with me. But he doesn't do that anymore. Sticky? The lighter in my hand was sticky. By the way, tonight we're going to have our friend Penumbral on stream. He's going to come on in about an hour and we're going to talk anime with him. We're going to talk anime and media in general. I'm very excited. The short one? Pen? Yeah, the short Scottish man. The one that's definitely not 6 feet tall. There's never been a Scottish man who's 6 feet tall. When I was young, my whole Scottish family told me, they were like, William Wallace was like 6 feet tall. He was massive for a Scotsman. That's why he was so scary to the English. And then I actually looked at the actual lore of it, and he was like 5'6". That to them, that was a giant. They were like, whoa, he's a giant. That motherfucker was 5'6". Hi, Homer, welcome in. Penumnum's the Scottish man. Costco for TP, or you might be doing life wrong. I'm not going to Costco. I fucking hate Costco. You guys need to learn how to min-max your life. Napoleon was 5'6.5". Short motherfucker. 5'6" is average. Yeah, but it's not a giant. But Costco has great Lego prices. Daddy, how old do you think I am? I'm not buying Legos. You gotta min-max your life. 1, can you get better deals at Costco? Yes. 2, is it gonna take a fucking 40 minutes to park, 25 minutes for you to find the item you're looking for, and then another 40 minutes to get through line and then out the door after showing your receipt? I ain't got that kind of time. I do have the time, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I ain't gonna spend that time. I've bought you Legos. That's true. But they're the only Legos I own. I'm more of a Mega Bloks kind of buyer. That requires too much brain power. They deliver it now, Tippy. Costco delivers? I don't leave my house? Just go to Sam's Club. It's the same thing, just less people. I've never even seen a Sam's Club where I live. You do? Oh, guy said he knows where the Sam's Club is. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered, dude. You know why I left my house today? To buy a Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Oh, is it gone?
I gotta start, but...
Tippy the Suckler Supreme buys cheap toilet paper because of course she does.
Of course she does. Fuck you, Lola. Hi, Tippy. Can you change the thing? Uno momento. Sam's Club is Walmart, though. Yuck. I like Walmart. Only because that's where I buy my food from. Yeah, you can get Costco delivered. Do you still have to have a membership? Walmart is chill. Walmart's for the... What? Huh? Oh, Omar, if you want to change the model, you just use the redeem now. It does it.
We learned last time about the devious actions of our favorite streamer. Will she show her alter ego once again? Will we see the resurgence of the Suckler? We will have to wait and see. Suck out.
I love that. I love that it just scrolls across my face. Next time I'm gonna suck it into my giant mouth hole. You, Riddick, thank you so much for the biddies. Percival, thank you for the biddies. Wait, someone try the model redeem. I want to see if it works. Somehow I don't think VTuber is an accepted profession for applying for a Costco membership. You don't think they would accept me as I am? I walk in like this and I'm like, give me a card. Give it to me. And they're going to say, excuse me, ma'am. Get the fuck out. Oh. Oh, it worked. Cool. The model redeem works. Nice. Very nice. Oh, short hair. Thank you, Guy. Everyone claps for Guy. He did that today. He fixed it for me. Yeah, if it's the hot Tippy, the hair it takes a few more seconds after the model changes. And it should change back. That's so exciting. Look at this fuck-ass Bob. 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 Oh, look at my tongue. Oh, no, it's fine. Oh, I felt Puerto Rican in this hair. Yes, you can shop at Costco, though, Instacart without a membership. Guy, our glorious goat. Goat, 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 goat. Who named that haircut Bob? Probably Bob. Bob's probably the guy that invented it. Last night I was watching one of my favorite animes, Windbreaker. And I was like, Guy, this is my favorite character. And I was like, what do you think I like about him? And he's like, a bowl cut. He has a bowl cut. He has headphones and a lollipop. That's it. And I said, no, it's not just a bowl cut. It's also, he's very angry. He's very quick to be angry and violent. And he's like, oh, okay. But the first thing he thought I liked was the bowl cut, which kind of made me realize all my favorite characters have bowl cuts. It's because it says I'm trying to relive my childhood. When I was young, I had a bowl cut. My mom gave me a bowl cut, and everyone thought I was a boy. Because I also dressed like a boy. I've been binge reading SLF, and I think I'm past where the anime is. The fuck is SLF? So, well, I don't know what SLF is. Bowl cut Tippy when? Dude, I'm gonna change my model to have the bowl cut, the friar tuck. Shangri-La Frontier. Oh, is it good? The manga, is it good? You poor soul. Sad lesbian farts. Happy Pride! Happy Pride! The art is fucking phenomenal. Well, I'll give Rexon that. He picked a pretty good anime. It was a good anime. I'll give him his ups on that. And then I'll take them back immediately. Sad lesbian farts. Oh, my king! Gojo! Yeah, I'm not gonna shop at Costco. I can't be bothered. I also don't have an Instacart account. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to go to Costco. Yeah, if you have a family, it makes sense. When we had more people to feed, we would buy at Costco. We would buy like the frozen chickens and stuff like that. Pencil Gone in the tournament arc is probably my favorite character, even though I hated her initially. Her name is Pencil Gone? Which one's that?
That's a fucking great.
Who the fuck names their kid Pencil Gone? Ericson having ups wasn't sitting well with me. Glad you took them back. Oh yeah, he doesn't get to keep them for long. Yeah, we held it out in our sweaty little palms. Put it in his hand, let him hold it for a second, but we didn't even let go. We just held on to it, and then we said, okay, now I'm taking it back. And then we took it back. Your pencil gone? Yo, let me borrow pencil. I'm a cheap, lazy bastard. Costco is easier and cheaper, trust. It's not easier. You have to go there and wait there for like 9 fucking hours to get something. It's her username? Who the fuck names himself Pencil Gone? They deliver it. Through Instacart, which means I have to make an Instacart account. And if I'm going to do that, why wouldn't I just get it from Walmart? Here's the thing. I'll tell you why I don't like Costco. You have a bad Costco then. First of all, probably. Costco business will deliver pallets directly to your loading dock. Here's the thing. I don't have a loading dock. Nor a Costco business account. Here's the thing. And I agree. This is just my issue with it. We buy groceries weekly. And I have like a budget I stick by with how much I buy each week. If I were to go to Costco, my entire budget would be blown on like 4 items. And then we wouldn't have the necessary food or snacks to get through that week. You know what I mean? Like, you have to build up through it. Like I buy toilet paper once a week from Walmart for $6. I could go to fucking Costco. Whoa! Hey, what's up, guys? Oh, what's the Attack on Titan song? Oh, I could go to if I go to Costco, I'm gonna spend $40 on toilet paper, and there goes a third of my budget. You know what I mean? That's why I don't do Costco. You'd have to cook food at home, like actually cooking. Fuck you! I made bacon in the goddamn air fryer earlier. You know what I did this week? Smart of me. I bought steaks because that means Guy will cook them on the grill, and I don't have to cook them. You don't need toilet paper again for 3 months. Yeah, but what am I going to eat for the next 2 weeks while I'm just sitting there with my pallet of toilet paper? How do you do model redeem or anything with channel points? I still don't understand channel points. It's at the bottom left, right below the text. It's a little coin. You click that, and then it shows you how many points you have, and then you can pick any one of the things, and you just click it, and it'll redeem. Eat the toilet paper. Toilet paper is high in fiber. That's a wild concept, that the thing that you use to wipe your ass after you shit makes you shit if you eat it. It's like the reverse never-ending glitch. Through the use of Twitch API. Oh, if you mean how does it connect, we use a different program. We have like 9 programs open. And that's on the low end. Most VTubers have like 25 programs open. What else was I gonna tell you now that I'm done ranting about Costco? Oh! We got our lineup for Garfield Kart. I'm very excited. We got our lineup. We're not gonna release it yet because it's gonna take place on the 28th of June. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh. I'm very excited. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really happy that GamerSubs decided to sponsor it. Toilet paper on your bathroom wall. And that was so long ago. I'm not even bringing that back. Chad, help me think of a way to make a stream bit so we can get Tippy to do it. That's literally the only way I'll go. Yeah, they're a little tight on security. They might let us film there. If you eat corn exclusively, you'll eventually be able to just eat corn and shit corn because your body can't digest it, so it passes fully intact. I love the fact that we learn a lot on this stream. Also, Exclamate. Let me grab the YouTube video. Check out our new video. We put it out yesterday. Guy put a lot of work into it. If you had watched our meat tier list video, turns out we had uploaded the unedited version. That's why it was really weird. It was like a small portion of the video.
Guess what?
What?
I have 81,000 channel points. Apparently, it will be 80,000 after this. I could use Patrick through this way 80 more times. And you just told me, how isn't that great?
It has a cool.
Yeah! You figured it out! It has a cooldown. This is how we got Patrick taken away last time. Yep! I could use Patrick broke. I could use Patrick 871 times. Only 80,000 channel points broke ass. He just learned what channel points was today. I could use Patrick 571 times. Is Tippy a guy? A woman on the internet? No. No, I have a wiener. Name it wiener, bro. I lost all my points betting on Tippy.
That was a mistake.
That was a mistake. It cost me everything. Look, that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. Oh. What was I saying before that? Oh, if you watched our meat tier list video, you may have noticed it started weirdly in the middle. And it wasn't complete. We had accidentally uploaded the unedited version, so that one's the correct version of the meat tier list will be going out Thursday. But if you'll check out our new YouTube video, it's pinned. Guy spent a lot of time working on that. He's been practicing his editing, and he's gonna start putting out videos every week. And I like it a lot. I'm very proud of it. Also, here we go to playlists. Oh, wait, right here. Also, for anyone who thinks that I don't play games, get cucked. We have Tippy Hendrix gameplay channel up. It has, it currently has 2 videos going out a day, every day, for the next 90 days. Right now, at least the next 30 days is uploaded, and then there's still 2 more months after that of 2 a day, every day. Do you know what fucking games I've played? I'm gonna tell you. Oh, I was so confused about that tier list video. Yes, it was the wrong fucking one, so we deleted it, and we're gonna upload the corrected version. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't realize till like 5 days later. It's gonna go up Thursday. Fake Gamer Girl, shut up! Guess what games I played on the channel? Doki Doki Literature Club, Portal 2, Bioshock Infinite. These are all start to finish. Well, not completely finished, some of them. Stray, Among Us, Katamari Dice, Katamari Reroll, Stardew, WWE 2K22, Sea of Thieves, Left 4 Dead, RimWorld, Fall Guys, World of Warcraft, High on Life, Osu, Phasmophobia, that's another one coming out. Minecraft. There's so many fucking games I've played. That's just the ones, the first 3 months of streaming. And we're 2.5 years in. So if you want to check that out, you can. Tippy is a gamer girl. I have a whole separate YouTube account for my gameplays. I don't edit them. I just put the gameplays up so people could see the game start to finish. Plus you can get OG Bunny Tippy. I will warn you, these gameplays, I'm very calm, I'm very quiet. The sound isn't that great because I'm literally going from start to finish from the time I started streaming till current. So I'm only in December of 2022 of uploading games. Oh no, I think I just hit January. That's where I'm at of uploading. So the games are very different vibe than me currently. Tipkin Tippa, that's me. How many have you beat though? Doki, yeah, I think like 30 out of the 100. Like Doki Doki, Portal 2, Bioshock. I think multiple Bioshocks. Both Little Nightmares, Little Misfortune. A lot of them. High on Life. You did not beat Doki Doki. I did beat Doki Doki Literature Club. I beat it on stream. The videos are literally on our gameplay channel. Fuck you. Yes, I did. Dude, in the beginning, there's so many times you could hear me saying, "Hi, Caesars, welcome in." He was my only viewer. He was literally the only person there. So if I'm talking to someone in the gameplays in these first couple ones, you'll see it's either Caesars, Marispell, or another guy named Karam. That's it. That's kind of cute, though. Yeah, he was my only friend in chat. I wanna, well, in chat, he was the only chat.
Yeah.
I want to play DDLC, but I'm worried it's gonna be ass because it gets hyped up so much. Doki Doki Literature Club's very good, actually. You know how it ends? Yeah, is that catchy? Because it catches you off guard. It really does. I don't? Oh, play it. Play it. You will love it then. Because it does get hyped up because it has a no one spoil it. No, it's actually good. It's really good. Doki Doki Literature Club is actually a very good game. It's just, if you know the ending, you're kind of prepared for it. If you don't know it, you will not see it coming. Okay, the way people talk about it makes it seem like a Reddit game. No, it's good. It's good. It has a very good twist. Everyone who plays it and doesn't know what's coming likes it. No, you didn't. You were scared to go into the files. Ah. I did.
I made it to the final.
Yeah, but I made it to the final cutscene. I didn't do the the extra stuff. You're right about that. If you like metafiction, you'll probably like it. It's one of those games that everyone likes, but is actually good. Yeah, it's a rare one. It's a rare one of those games that everyone likes, and it actually is worth it.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's what Yondir Simulator wishes it was.
Here's some.
Yeah, Yondir Simulator could never. It's actually a really good, it's like a funny dating game, but it's really good. You'll like it, trust. Play Doki Doki Literature Club if you've never played it. That was one of the first ones I played. Comparing it to Yondir Simulator makes it sound like a Reddit game. It's a little bit of a Reddit game.
I do. Like it.
Yeah, you'll like it though. It's got some deep stuff to it. It makes you think. It makes you feel things as you like about games. But what is a Reddit game? What does that mean? Oh. Me Side? Me Side was good. This is like an original Me Side, I think. Although we can hear guy typing on his keyboard. Hey. His keyboard's very loud. Epic Bacon Games. Hey, Lapis, how was your day off? Wednesday's your day off, right? Right? I know your schedule now. I'm watching him. I'm watching him. I actually got my day off today. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. No calls? That's funny, I don't even know my schedule. Wednesdays you have off.
Swag.
Yeah, you woke up and chose swag today. To begin, you change the model. Oh, there's a redeem for it now. It's fixed. Yeah, it'll do it automatically if you redeem it. See? Brah. I got a daddy to protect me. Tippy is in your walls, best check. I would never be in their walls. I'm in their heart. I did just play Death Standing though, so I need a short break from deep games. I don't know what that is, but sounds intense. Tippy TV reminds me of my anime high school club back in the day. Dude, in high school, I took, what is it called? Appreciation. Movie appreciation. Do you remember that class? A movie appreciation class. Literally every day, you'd go in and there was a TV and the teacher would just put on a movie. I don't know if anyone else had this. I had it in junior year of high school. Film appreciation. It was some bullshit because every day the teacher would be like, all right, today we're watching like Street Fighter. And then they put on Street Fighter. And then every single person you would watch, every single person would literally just put their backpack on their desk and then put their head down and go to sleep. Every single film appreciation class. Yeah, nap appreciation class. Lights were off. Teacher just sat in the back. And then at the end of the movie, you just had to write what you liked about it. That was it. I loved film appreciation. I actually appreciated it and wanted to learn stuff, but I was the only one. Dude, yeah, Easy A class. Dude, I took it for the Easy A. I remember I asked your friend, one of your friends, I said, what's an easy class? And they said film appreciation. That's surely just an excuse for the teacher to do nothing. Yeah, the teacher never did anything. And it's fucking peak. Film appreciation, you just sit there and go to sleep? I remember I tried to stay awake during one of the movies and I was so tired. I was so bored. I never understood why, like, in elementary school, it'll start at, like, 7 a.m. And then middle school will start at, like, 9 a.m. And then high school goes back to 7 a.m. What the fuck? They should all just be 9 a.m. Oh, they stagger the kids? Oh, that makes sense. They stagger all of them. All my schools started at 8. Oh, well, mine started at different times. I guess my area was like, we need to stagger these kids so they don't get made fun of or bullied. My school started at 9. My school started at 8. Where we live, we stagger them to avoid fights. Yeah, I didn't know that. That makes sense, though. My school started at 6 a.m. What the fuck are these times? Ours were literally like elementary school 7 a.m., middle school like 9 a.m., high school like 8 a.m. It was all different times. We have feeder schools, though. Is that normal in every state? Its schools are staggered since they use the same buses. That makes sense, too. You offset them so there aren't 400 kids on each bus. 6 a.m. is evil. Feeder schools are normal. Okay. I didn't go to my feeder schools because my parents thought I was going to get bullied. So I went to a different school. I was always dying. 6 a.m.'s too fucking early. Who the fuck gets up? You'd have to get up at like 4 a.m. Yeah, you have to get up before your parents get up for work. I was a full-grown man in high school. Try to make me go anywhere at 6 a.m. We will fight. 6 a.m.'s evil. We had a staggered end of school time so rival schools didn't have a small war on the street between the two. Yeah, which did happen at least once with some arrests. Yeah, that's what happened with our schools. Hell yeah. Dude, it's like fucking, or like Romeo and Juliet. You know, they like the battles. Dude, I always wished I could get into like hating the school that we were supposed to hate, but I never gave enough of a fuck. I never cared enough to actually hate the rival school.
Was a pedophile.
Hey, real quick, Romeo was like a pedophile, right? He was like a pedophile. He was like 18 and she was like 13 or some shit. Or she was like 23. He was like 23 and she was like 13 or something. I don't fully remember Romeo and Juliet. My high school started at 7:45 and I usually got up by 6:45 to be ready and walk to school. That's so early. What's wrong with beating the shit out of each other because you go to other schools? Yeah, it's called rivalry. Get some. There was a rumor at the scout camp I went to that 2 of the troops would get in full brawls on the parade ground until one of them got kicked out. Brawl time! Oh, there's no official age, but he's probably 16 or 17 most. Google says Juliet was 13 and Romeo was 16 to 18. That's still weird. 13's a baby. That's a baby. Their ages are never said. It's assumed they're both young, but Juliet is younger. Yeah, he was an adult and she was a child. Yeah, it's real weird. No one knows that. It's not in the play. But wasn't the whole...
Sound like an anime.
Now you sound like an anime fan. Wasn't the whole... They were both children. That was the whole point. I thought the whole point when my teacher told me about it was that he was saying that kids shouldn't get married. That they should stop marrying off girls so young. In high school, I remember reversing my sleep schedule so I go to bed at 4 p.m. and wake up at 12 a.m. What the fuck? I already hated my own school. You didn't have room for hating a rival school. You already hated your own. I already, did my model redeem not work because I redeemed it during it? No, there's just a cooldown on them. It always goes back to this one for 5 minutes.
5 subscriptions to the community.
Crumb, thank you for the 5 gifted. Holy shit. Yo, why
He was
Giga
a boy.
Chance? Oh.
She was a girl. She said he wasn't good enough for her. Said, see you, Cater Suckler Boy, get moistened. Suck out.
You guys laughing. Fuck you. Riddick, thank you for the biddies. Crumb, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Yo, wide Giga Chads. That's fucking awesome. Thank you so much, Crumb. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Suck out. Oh, right. Yeah, I hate you guys. Hey, you guys. Except for you, Crumb. Don't hate you. I'm coughing. Guys. Oh! I made a thing yesterday. I'm on my clean girl arc. I'm still staying up with the laundry. I'm caught up on the laundry. Well, next I have to do the bed sheets because I haven't done them in like 2 months. Hi, Tibby. Hi, Pethel. How are you? Welcome in. You can hate me. I ain't going nowhere lest you ban me. I don't hate anyone. Except for that no good Dr. Slut Eggman. Oh, yeah, tonight for our last anime podcast, because tonight will be the last one we do for a little while, because we have some other stuff we need to start working on. We'll have our friend Pen on, and tonight we're going to have chat feed us questions. We're going to go with your guys' questions, since these are the last 2 guests we asked our own questions. Tonight, you guys will be able to ask the questions, and Pen will be able to answer them. So and it doesn't have to be about because he said, and I quote, I like pretty much every anime. I like all anime. I watch everything. Because we asked him what his favorite was, and he said all of them. He was like, I like Cyberpunk. I like Demon Slayer. I like romances. I like Frieren. I like all of it. So, can we ask if anime exists in Scotland? Yes, please do, actually. Yeah, that's the first question we'll ask him. He hates that joke. Yeah, one time we asked him if dogs exist in Scotland, and he got really mad at us. I'll find one he won't like. First question, is it cool to pee inside your mom as a fetus? Why can't you pee in a pool? Excellent question. I'm fully okay with peeing in a pool. I think you should. Yeah, so you guys can ask any questions you like. We will feed them to Ben, and you just ask him through the chat, and he'll answer them. So tonight will be a chat ask the questions. And if you don't really know anime, you can ask it about, general media. He might know. Can we ask him about the really famous vampire incest anime? Yes, of course. You can ask him about anything. You can ask him anything you want. We are happy to have him answer. Why can't I still pee in my mom? Well, technically you can. By the way, I read that the moment we went live on TikTok. That actually made me cringe. That's a first. Let me ask him questions about the Suckler and how she fares against various anime pro tags. Any questions you would like, Mr. Penn will answer. He hasn't agreed to that, but I'm agreeing to it for him. Can we ask him if he has had any experiences? I can't. You son of a bee. You son of a bee. Calling her on stream now to get consent. Oh yeah, my mom will be on stream this weekend. My mom's coming on. She said, you know what she said? After she made her request that I clean my car, she said, I'll be in town for a week, so if you want me to do your little show thingy, I'll do it. Even though I told her that 6 months ago that she has to do the show thingy. And she calls it my little show thingy, which feels disrespectful. She said, I'll do your little show thingy if you want. Yeah, Mom, at what point does it become a big show thingy? Hello, TikTok. Welcome in. Does she know she has like 50 subscribers? No, and I'm not gonna tell her. She doesn't need to know. Cute little show thingy? Yeah, that's what she calls it. She's silly. Just silly little guy. Considering Iron Mouse's mom says the same thing, it never becomes a big thing. Moms do not care. Hi, Mike. Welcome in. Pinching your show's cheeks. Aww. Little baby. Little baby. I should bring my mom on to talk about anime. She's never seen a single anime ever. Yeah, we could just show her anime clips and say, what do you think? Hi, Pink Furry. By the way, Bunny saw a lizard outside earlier, and I've never seen her lose her mind like that. She freaked out. She was inside, she saw a lizard outside, a big lizard, and she freaked out so bad that she was ramming herself into the glass door. I had to, like, grab her and cover her eyes, and I had to go outside and scare the lizard away. Work at McDonald's today? No, today. Today we are doing our anime podcast with a friend.
I'd be glad to experience you, little show thingy. She will definitely be excited for the Suckler's little show thingy.
TikTok, I feel like I need to explain this to TikTok. Yesterday, I unfortunately made the mistake of spilling sweet and sour sauce on my shirt. No, this was Monday. I accidentally spilled sweet and sour sauce on my shirt, and I sucked it off of my shirt. And my shirt was a little bit wet, and now chat won't stop calling me the suckler. And saying moistened. And saying suck out. So in case you're hearing the redeems and you're wondering why. Hi, Grippy. Hi, Raul. Oops, I don't know how to read. Don't tell TikTok about the suckler. I am! You guys are siblings! TikTok and Twitch. Be nice to your siblings. It's an acoustic VTuber? Heck yeah, it is! I'm acoustic as fuck, boy! We're doing our anime podcast over on Twitch. If you want to ask questions, come over to Twitch and ask them. We're gonna bring our friend on. Do we ignore the kick child in the basement? Yeah, we don't have the kick child. We aborted him. Good dog mama saving her doggos. Yeah, poor bunny. Poor bunny saw a lizard and she thought it was the reaping or whatever it is. The happening. Really?
Yeah.
Rat King, welcome in. Did anyone see that Asmongold apparently signed a big deal with Kick and went over there? He's dual streaming on Kick? Oh, I thought we were gonna get all them Twitch people back. I don't have Twitch? Oh, are you the suckler? See, this is why I don't like to tell TikTok things. We're the middle brother, aren't we? Oh, you're for sure the middle child. It goes Twitch is the oldest. Then it goes TikTok is the middle child. Then I'd probably say Twitter's the baby. Good, your boy needs to buy a new house. This house is infested. Fork found in kitchen? I'm sorry, have you met... Oh! I hate that! TikTok can see that as well. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. He was talking about it for a while now. What is it? Oh, he was? Fork found in kitchen after Tectone got banned? Tectone got banned? I didn't know that. Look, you can see my little eyes. Or YouTube's frogs is on. Oh my god, I forgot YouTube. Twitch is the oldest. TikTok's the middle child, and YouTube's the baby. Twitter's the weird cousin. What is dilk? It's a dog milk. I feel bad. I forgot about YouTube. YouTube's the baby. I consumed the kick child in the womb. You absorbed it. Because you forgot YouTube, by definition, they are the middle child. No, they're getting all my love now. We're uploading to YouTube 1 to 2 times a week.
TikTok, please spread awareness of the suckler's catchphrase, get moistened.
Don't
and
like that.
Suck out, or she will slightly moisten any stains on your shirt.
Tectone was banned for 2 weeks, went and streamed on YouTube, and 2 days later, Twitch unbanned him. Twitch was like, ooh, uh-oh. Twitter is your racist uncle you only still talk to because your cousins are chill. Dilk is what the suckler uses to moisten. Shut up! Can I get a Big Mac with a large Coke? Hi, Lone Wolf. Sorry, I'm not at McDonald's today. I'm doing a podcast. I'm doing an anime podcast. Tectone got beaned for calling a girl fat. That same girl wishes all soldiers got PTSD and she's never been banned. Okay. I don't watch Tectone. I don't watch Tectone any. I've watched him a couple times, but not really. Don't like that. I don't like that! Do you still like Wendy's? I love Wendy's. No, I don't. I love Wendy's. No, I don't. The Model Demon's been played yet. I don't know how long it's been. You could try it again. If not, the mods usually Knight usually gives the points back if something doesn't go through. Who was the girl that Tectone yelled at? Yo, good. Yo, Link, welcome in. Welcome. We can refund them. Yep. One of Hassan's friends. Who? I don't like that. I don't like calling people fat. I don't think that's nice. We're straying into dangerous territory, Tippy. Oh. We are? It isn't nice. I don't like it. It's not nice. Gonna eat these Five Guys. Crumb, I don't like with you, I never know if that's real or not, if it's food. What about saying one of your homies got a fat booty? That's fine. That's a compliment. Does dilk stand for damn I like ketchup? No, it stands for dog milk. Although everyone thinks it's something, everyone has a different meaning for it, I feel like. Since TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch are siblings and your mods are dead. No, guys, you're dead. The mods are the older cousins who beat you guys up. It isn't nice, but people do way meaner things with no consequences. Political commentary streamers are always dangerous territory.
Yep, I feel it.
Might want to pump the brakes on this one. Well, I'm not talking political. I'm just talking about Tectone got banned. That's crazy. The girl that you mentioned, though, I do like her. I haven't really watched her, but I've seen her once, I think.
Careful out there. We were ambushed. Thought a little sweet and sour sauce would be fine. And she came out of now, where I can still hear their screams being drowned out by her voice. Get moistened, the suckler.
Oh, you know what Twitch said? Or TikTok said? It said loud background noise. The viewers might not be able to hear your voice. You model, thank you, Tetchy. They are the suckler instead. Dude, the dilk hoodie is put away because it's too hot right now. But in public, man, what a conversation stopper. We gotta make a dilk sleeveless. Authentic PTSD from the suckler. Careful, don't talk about pigeons being government drones. They will take you down. Dude, if someone says don't talk about something, it just makes me want to talk about it. I won't talk about the pigeons being drones. Dilk wife beater when? Every wife beater is a Dilk one. There's lore behind the suckler. Unfortunately, Snake. Hi, Dantes. Welcome in. Tippy's voice is a loud background noise. I think so. Dilk crop top? Dude, I tried to make a crop top. They don't have them. Hey, what's Dilk? It's dog milk. Walks away with haste. Conversation ended. If you're an introvert... Here, I'm going to do an ad. Hi, my name is Tippy. If you're an introvert and you want people to not talk to you, buy my merch. Wear this Dilk hoodie out in public. No one will ask you what it's about, and in fact, they won't want to talk to you at all. Dilk crop top, Daisy Dukes, and some pit vipers. Dude, you're gonna get so many bitches. Dilk merch when? I do have some. It's over on Twitch. I thought Dilk was daddy milk. No! Already do? Fuck, you're a good walking ad. A good advertisement. Forget Dill merch, we need Suckler merch. Dude, I got caught by an ad and it made me mad to the point where I reported someone's video. As I was watching this lady and she was like, have you wondered why you haven't seen Keith so-and-so on TikTok recently? And I'm like, I haven't seen him come up recently. And she's like, it's because he called out a big pharmaceutical company. And I was like, oh my god, he did? And I watched her video and she was like,
Tippy Fornia girls, Dilky Dukes, Dilkinis on top.
whoop! Dilky Dukes, Dilkinis on top. Reddit recap of the Suckler. Now! How are you, Tippy? Hi, Nick! Welcome in! Yeah, so I was watching this girl. And she was like, yeah, the reason that Keith hasn't been shown on TikTok anymore, he's shadow banned, is because he called out a big pharmaceutical company. And I was like, oh my god. And then she was like, he mentioned and he showed this video. It was like a 5-minute long video. I watched it and I felt God. She was like, he showed this video of when he ate sushi and there was a worm on the piece of sushi and he didn't know till later. And then he called out the fact that he didn't know about it. And then he went on a different podcast and someone said, you should take oregano oil because that gets rid of parasites. And Big Pharma doesn't want you to know about oregano oil getting rid of parasites because they want you to buy their medication. I make oregano oil, and if you want to buy some, and I was like, bitch! You bitch! And I got so mad at her, I reported her video because I got really mad. I was like, how dare you? How dare you? You said, and it wasn't even like set up like an ad or anything. She was just telling a story. I thought she was actually going to tell me. Huh? It was so stupid. It didn't even have the TikTok shop linked or anything. Imagine there was some dumbass stuff on TikTok. Weed doesn't want you to know that oregano can get you. What is the anime with the girl and the blood sword? I'm not sure. This is a compilation. Does this count as a furry? Unfortunately, no. I mean, it depends on what you think a furry is. Furry adjacent. Big Pharma stopping me from injecting cleaning chemicals to detox my system. Exactly! If... Yeah. Wait till Tippy finds out about the miracle cure, MMS. My masculine...
The Italians
serpent.
are gonna have a hold on the market of oregano oil. So will dumb high school kids in the early 2000s.
Dumb high school kids. Oh, the TV in the back is cool. Thank you, Mystica. It was what, the algae? Yeah. The algae was a big one on TikTok too that everyone was trying to get you to eat. That you take a scoop of algae each day. Are you kidding me? Every single person I saw tried, almost like gagged and almost threw up, and they were like, "It's really good for you." I'm like, "Is it? You can just put it in your coffee." Yeah, and then I'll have horrible coffee. Why is that pinned?
YouTube.
Pin that YouTube video again. I just scrolled down and first thing I hear was a big burp. Yo, it's kind of my brand. Thank you! Came from TikTok stream and I don't remember seeing it. Really? What didn't you see? The algae? We already know most of the terrible stuff Big Pharma does. They just have too much power for us to do anything about it, so they don't care. Oh my god. Seventh God! Thank you for this!
70H God gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
Thank you, Seventh God! Thank you, thank you, thank you for the 5 gifted! Oh my god. Wide Gigachads for 7th God. Thank you, sir! Holy cannoli!
Big Pharma doesn't want you to know the miracle cure is a moistened shirt. Suck out.
I hate you guys. Can you scream? Only every other minute. Only every 5 minutes I'll scream into the microphone. Sometimes I forget that we live with other people. Oh, hey, it's Green Dog Woman. Hi, Lux. Welcome in. We're over on Twitch doing a anime Ask Me Anything. We're bringing a friend on in a few minutes. And we're gonna ask him questions. By the way, for anyone new, chat's gonna ask the questions tonight. You guys will put your questions in chat and Pen will answer them. YouTube subscribed, thank you. Yeah, we put out a new video yesterday. And we have another one Thursday. Ah! Frosty, thank you for the 100 biddies! Oh, shit. Alright, hype train? And then we will call Pen. Enjoy your autism!
Oh shit!
Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Yeah. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
Release the brainstorm to make the motherfucking brain warm. A strange form, something kind of lyrical. Biggie the bastard, so that's kind of spiritual. Well, in God we trust, guns are bust. Got that disgusting, suicide thumping, and I'm feeling it now. Where it's going to, that I bring. I got 7 Mac 11s about.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Hey, that makes me very happy. Me too. Are you a real person? Only on Tuesdays. There's your scream. Ah! I still don't even know where he pulled that from. It's such a wild scream he used. Ah, all right. Let's call Mr. Penn. Get your questions ready.
Tippy being naive and Gulliby falling for Big Pharma doesn't want you to know type scam ads. This is what Suckler Supreme Duties does to a motherfucker. Stay moistened and suck out.
Yeah. All right, let's call Pen. Get your questions ready. When he comes on, we'll chat for a minute, and then we're gonna start talking to him. I'm pretty sure. Hello? Hello? Hello, my Scottish friend.
I'm Scottish?
No. I told chat that we're going to have our Scottish angry friend on, and they said that's the same thing.
I'm not angry. I'm like the least angry Scottish person that's out there.
That's true.
Genetically, I'm predisposed to be like fighting the English right now. So the fact that I'm sitting here talking about anime, like, I'm pretty chill.
One time I went to my Scottish family's a wedding in Scotland, and an English guy showed up because one of the girls was dating him, and he showed up, and then everyone was talking, and he was like William Wallace is kind of a bitch, and I swear to God, you could hear a pin drop in that room. My grandpa looked at him and said, I forget what he said, but he was like, are you prepared to fight or something like that? And I was like, Grandpa, you're like 80.
That Scottish rage will flow through him, though. Doesn't matter what age you are, you're always ready to fight an English person.
Yeah. I feared for his life.
I'm surprised he made it out with his life.
I know. That's just a testament to how much they must have liked her, because they didn't kill her boyfriend.
True. You should have got a claymore through the neck.
right, let's see. I'm gonna do the. Wait, I think I did. Okay, I did the right thing. Did you want to do the model?
Sure, yeah. Why not? Wait, let me make sure my bot's
Is
off.
to be a guy, a woman on the internet? No, I have a wiener. Okay, and I have a passcode for it. I'll give it to you because it makes me do it every time. There we go.
Cheers. Oh fuck! Wait.
Leave it on, Pen. We want rabbit model. Yeah, Resnick would immediately turn you into Loopy.
Yeah, no, I've got the bot off. Thankfully, I don't need people going to my my Twitch and being like, "Hey, let's redeem all this shit." I've had that happen while I was recording a video before.
Did you stop the recording?
Well, yeah, I wasn't even live. I was just recording a video, and somebody, for some reason, redeemed
Is
the
to be
model
a guy,
change
a woman on the internet? No.
I think it was after a stream,
No,
so I
I
haven't
have a
closed the box, 'cause I leave
wiener.
it open just randomly, because who closes tabs nowadays?
No,
And
not me.
I just randomly mid-recording session turned into a rabbit, and I was like, well, that's that take ruined. Can't use that one. Let's see.
He's changing his thing. Guy's making us a gamer sips. What time is it for you right
over
now?
here. It's 12 a.m. midnight.
Oh, perfect time for a gamer sips.
Exactly. Are we friends on Steam, right? Where are you?
We should be. I don't see you though.
I don't see you either. There's no shot we're not friends on Steam.
We've played like 100
We've
games
played
together.
so many games together.
Oh my god.
Are we not friends on Steam?
Oh my god, I'm being exposed as having no friends. I did this last week with Cora, and I also wasn't her friend.
I'm friends with Rexon. How am I friends with him and not you?
I don't know. Rexon's kind of the collab slut, though. Everyone's friends with him.
He is. He is a collab slut.
Or did it not go through?
I'll have to check.
I can chuck you my friend code. Hang on real quick. I can't believe we're not friends.
My Kamiyoshi, Punk, Numbral, and Oshi guy here. Yeah, there's you played Blizzard games together, yeah.
No, but we played the like the My Summer Car thingy. We played Repo, haven't we? We played Lockdown.
Yeah, we played Schedule 1 together. We played that weird game where you just fight zombies.
Yeah, there's like the My Summer Car thingy lookalike. That collab was absurd.
We played Genital Jousting together.
Did we?
I don't know if you were there that day.
That must have been an off collab. I don't remember that one. Wait, here you go. My friend code. It took me a while to navigate the menus. I haven't added a friend in a while.
I can tell. Let's see.
Normally people, like, it's the thing of, like, normally when I'm in collabs with people, I'm friends with at least one person in the collabs. You just go off that one person, and then I forget to add anyone.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's see. Friends.
We can do this, Tiffy. We can
figure this out. We can figure this out.
How many VTubers does it take to do one collab? More than you'd think.
Oh my god, we're not friends.
We're not friends.
We are not friends. I've known you for like
absurd.
2 years now.
I know.
Collab over, dude.
Friendship no wait, I can't even say friendship ended with Tiffy because we weren't friends.
Acquaintances ended. No, it's like
situationship ended with Tiffy. Now loneliness is my best friend.
It's
okay,
like work acquaintances. Like we just never actually made it past that point.
No, I see you at work and then never again. Okay, there you are. I see you.
Oh, no. So
oh wait, yeah, I need to put the password in, don't I?
Password.
What was the password? Same as last time, right?
Yeah, I sent it to him.
Oh wait, why no work? Oh wait, do you need to change your region? I've not done a VTube Studio collab in so long.
Yes, you'll have to go to North America.
Okay, that explains it. Eastern or Western?
Eastern.
You're American now, Pen. How do you feel?
No, I don't want to be.
How's your
I've
no
got an
healthcare?
illness. I don't want to be in debt forever.
Did you get your gun yet? It should come in the mail.
It came free with
My
your
Nadja
American
told there was
visa.
another clamming to
Why
be
is it
the
not letting me
sucker,
join?
but I have been suckling since my lovely wife Nadja murdered me into my undead state. We will have ritualistic suckle off
Guy,
for
be my tech
moistness.
support.
Yeah, we're in Eastern North America.
Yeah, I'm trying to join, but it just says immediately disconnected.
It's saying the ping. Well, they don't even have a ping. Why is it not connected? Oh, I'm gonna
Let me-
disconnect you and try and resend it.
Yeah, I'll restart VTube Studio real quick. Oh, VTube Studio just got an update.
There you go.
It may be a version mismatch thing.
If it updated while I'm on it.
I think it's updated while you're live, maybe.
Woo! Dude, one time, Macroween did a collab with us. Detsy was
Wait,
hosting
I was
it.
there.
Yes! And
I was there for that. I remember that was fucking
He was
funny.
so upset.
Macro, Chad, if you don't know, we did a collab with
It's Left 4
Detsy and
Dead, right?
Penn. Yeah, it was Left 4 Dead, and Macro couldn't join the collab, and we all roasted him for, I don't know, 40 minutes about using Linux. And then he got off, and then we found out 3 hours later that it was because
No,
it had an update and it had nothing to do with Linux.
It's funny. It was me, you, Detsy, and Macro. We tried to get it work for like 40 minutes, and eventually he dipped, and we invited Rexon instead. And Rexon also couldn't join, and Rexon figured out it was because it was an update, so we all updated and played with Rexon instead. And I found out Macro wasn't the issue. It's just this like 15-year-old game had got an update in the middle of our collab. For Macro.
Yeah, I don't even think we told him. We just allowed him to think that it was his fault.
Well, now he knows. Now he's aware.
Uh-oh.
He so should be bullied for using Linux. So whether he was right in that situation or not, Linux users should be bullied.
Yeah, they should always be bullied. Chat, bring back bullying. How do you feel?
Okay, I'm connected. It must have been the update thing.
It always takes a minute for people to spawn in for some reason.
Listen, I'm on the other side of the world. It's a ping issue. Please understand.
No, it's not just you, it's everybody.
The world is
I
flat.
can see you.
They are teleporting here from Scotland, so.
Beaming in, instant transmission style.
There you go.
Where do you want me, Tippy? Actually, no, wait, you can move me on your end, can't you?
You just go to the right of Tippy. You can move yourself.
There we go. Two big-headed baddies.
I'm a bat. Oh my god, we do both have giant heads. This is amazing.
All the asbestos.
I think this is the first collab I've ever done with someone with the same size head as me.
My
goal as a creator is to one day collab with Chibidoki so that someone can have a bigger head than I do.
I always remember when the first collab we did with you, we used this picture of you, and Rexon said he was in the collab as well, and he's like, "Where'd you get that picture of Penn?" And I was like, "What picture?" And he's like, "With the big head." And I'm like, "Have you never seen Penn's stream before?"
He said, no, the chibi model. Like, you didn't use his normal model.
Yeah, and I was like, "What normal model?"
I don't have a normal model. I used to have my little guy. Well, I mean, unless you count, the various things I turn into randomly, but it's a different.
Oh, you don't. Where'd you go?
There you go. Now you can. Here's your thumbnail, Tippy.
Where is it?
It's changing.
Have I died?
Changing.
Oh my god, I turned into a rabbit and I'm now gone from the collab. I've been censored.
Fitting.
Wait.
Twitch is censoring the rabbit.
Twitch is honestly based. I guess, wait, I didn't actually know that. I guess if you use hotkey model swaps, it doesn't.
It changed you into the rabbit for a second, and then you were gone again.
But there you go. That's how you get. You get one. You gotta snip that exact moment and make that the thumbnail for like clickbait purposes.
Caesars, make sure you grab that half a second so that I have a thumbnail with Punkalopi.
Well, show me what you could do, Tippy.
Oh yeah, you want to see what
resurrected.
You want to see what my new model can do?
Oh yeah, go for it.
All right, where is it?
Oh, it doesn't work.
Oh, it's not working.
It's embarrassing.
Wait, that's so
We're not
embarrassing.
having a lot of luck with VTube Studio today.
Fuck VTube Studio, man.
It might be the collab thing.
Oh yeah, maybe I can't show
Yeah.
ass on your stream.
Damn. I mean, I think VTube Studio collab, it has a thing with maybe hotkeys, because that's what happened before, I think, because I used the hotkey to switch.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
So far, we've had like 5 tech issues in 5 minutes. let's keep this train moving, baby. We got this.
All right. So, let's open it with tell us about your favorite anime.
My favorite. Oh God, favorite. I have a lot of. I like a lot of anime.
Let that tism flow.
Weirdly, okay. So I'm very much like a shonen slut, if that makes like I just like watching guys beat the shit out of each other at any opportunity. But weirdly, like one of my favorite shows is called Hyoka, and it's from like 10 plus years ago. It's not super popular, but it's literally just like slice of life guy solving mysteries in a high school with like his club. And it is not the type of show that I ever watched again or since, but something about it, I was like, yo, this shit is peak. And I think it's because
it's your favorite.
Well, the protagonist is like a guy that just can't be fucking bothered doing anything. He's like, I just want to sleep all day. Stop bothering me for anime shenanigans. And I was like, yo, I relate to that.
He's just like me, for real, for real.
He is just like me, bro. He's like, the whole plot is like, the other 3 members of his club are such like hyper anime people. They're like, let's go do this activity. And he's like, fuck off.
You in the VTuber space.
Yeah, he's like, I just want to go home and sleep in my bed and watch anime. Stop trying to drag me into your anime shenanigans, guys. Come on. And I think I relate to that. I think recently, I do like ReZero. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
Yeah.
It's probably one of my favorite shows to come out of recent time. It's like I like that it is an isekai that completely like circumvents all of the isekai bullshit tropes. And it's like, what if our main character had trauma? It's great.
Usually isekais are so shallow, man. There's not very many of them I enjoy.
Yeah, most of them are just like self-insert power fantasies. It's like, what if I was in a world, but I had the strongest super cool power and everybody else loved me and all the girlies wanted my dick?
That sounds like it could be a title for one.
That honestly could be a title for
literally.
I genuinely think one of the worst enemies I've ever watched was called In Another World with My Smartphone. And genuinely, I've never watched a show more with just like one eyebrow tilted up the entire time. He's like, yeah, that's the plotline you're going with? Okay. I watched the whole thing because I was like, I gotta see where this shit goes, but man, it was ass.
It's just a rip-off of that early 2000s King Arthur movie, Night in King Arthur's Court.
I think when I say I've seen that, I think I've seen 15 different TikToks of clips of it stitched together enough that I kind of understand the plot.
Yeah,
because I don't watch movies anymore. I only see them in like 60-second increments.
By the way, so since you're such a big anime fan and you know a lot of animes, because usually we stick it to one anime, we told chat that they can ask questions and we'll take in some of their questions because you probably know a lot about a lot of different animes. So the first question that came in from chat is, do they have anime in Scotland, Pen?
No, we haven't actually got that update yet. We're kind of waiting on it coming through. You see, we still live in kind of like clans and stuff. So we actually get all of our internet delivered by carrier pigeons. So I've been getting one frame of anime a day for the last 10 years, and eventually I'm going to be able to stitch it all together. I'm very excited to see what happens in Attack on Titan. Super promising. I hear it's the hot new thing.
You took a break from fighting with sticks and rocks to come talk to us today.
Yeah. No, the English are outside my hut right now, but I was like, they can wait.
So wait, if your favorite anime is a shonen, but you're watching the ReZero right now, I know you mentioned this before, but I always wanted to hear your full take on it. What do you think about romance animes? You went off on a rant like a week ago about this.
I personally love romance animes.
Yeah, remember Penn saying he like an issue with the no one's cool.
I don't mind. I probably won't watch romance anime, but if it's a romance anime and it's dedicated to romance and it's like its own thing, cool, fine, whatever. I hate that every other fucking anime ends up devolving into a romance anime where the main fucking plot line is like, but I love him. It's like, fuck off. I don't care.
Yeah,
you can't have one show that is just like, hey, we have a thing, we want to do it. There's no like fucking involved. Nobody loves each other. It's just, I hate it so much. It feels like anime creators only think that romance is like the only important relationship characters can have, and it pisses me off.
Your black heart is tired of the all the love in all of anime.
It's also annoying because I feel like, again, I don't mind romance anime, but I feel like most romance anime vastly kind of misrepresent what relationships and romance are, and they all kind of hyperfixate on the pre-romance phase of like, well, are they going to get together, and like none of them actually focus on what I think is probably the most interesting part of romance, which is the actual relationship and like watching two people develop. Like it's all
slow burn.
They refuse to like have shows that are like, hey, these two characters like each other, like normal adults or like normal grown people. They have told each other that they like each other. They are going to have a relationship. Let's look at how that turns out. It's always like, this character likes this other character, but then this third character cucks him for no reason and prevents the entire show from developing for 3 seasons because nobody can just fucking sit down and admit what they feel. Oh, makes me want to. It's like, it's genuinely, it makes me so tilted. I get so frustrated. It's why I hate tsunderes.
Have
They're
you
my
seen
least favorite character.
Horimiya?
I have. I actually liked Horimiya.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward as far as the romance.
Yeah, they start
goes.
dating in like episode 3.
They do.
Yeah.
I like that they are just like, yeah, no, we like each other. Let's just jump into it. Because it's like, in real life, people date and break up and date and break up pretty fucking frequently. Like, it's not a huge...
Yeah.
Obviously, if it's like a 3-4 year relationship or whatever, but in high school especially, people are like trying shit out. And so it's not a huge deal for people to get relationships. But in anime, they treat relationships like the moment you agree to date each other, that's it, permanent. And so they give it this big hype, and it's like, in reality, they probably would have just got together and like tried it for a few weeks and see what happens. That's like how relationships tend to work. Like, I actually ended up dropping Horimiya eventually because
it's one season.
No, the manga. Sorry, I read it. I read it before I watched it, but I think they hit the point in the anime that I kind of fell off it because I feel like they took a lot of the main character appeal out of the characters that I really liked, and just like the whole point of it, the whole thing that I liked was that like the main guy character is not a generic, anime boy, and that he has like his own cool aesthetic and he has his own cool like personality.
He's got an embarrassment kink.
Yeah, like there's a whole thing going on there, and then as the anime developed, they're like, okay, but what if we got rid of all of his cool aesthetics, and what if we like cut his hair, and what if we got rid of his like tattoo sleeves, and he just turned into a generic pretty boy anime character? And I was like, well, that was the whole appeal of the show. What do you mean?
You don't like that they turned him into like a normie guy?
I love unique characters. I like it when characters have... I have a thing with anime where I get really pissed off if a character I feel like is just prop. Like they're just set dressing. They don't have their own character. They have like a predefined stereotype that they're just slotted into. And so in general, if you have a show that has like unique, opinionated, idealistic characters that have like their own, thoughts and opinions, I'll like it. I don't care if I agree with the characters or not, I'll enjoy it. But a lot of anime end up just having like these copy-pasted same bullshit characters, and I'm like, I don't care, man.
In Horimiya, it was kind of weird because they did, he started off interesting, and then they turned him into like a self-insert.
They did.
Like a partially way through, like once they started dating, then he became like a self-insert character.
They removed all the character development.
Yeah.
The whole point of him was that he was like completely comfortable living the life the way he was. Like he had his outside of school thing where he was actually pretty attractive. He had his own aesthetic. He actually knew how to dress himself up. But at school, he was like, I'm actually quite comfortable just being, not super popular. I don't really need people to think I'm attractive. I'm happy just dressing normally and going to rip my own way. And the anime goes about making a point of like, yeah, but if you do this, everyone will find you attractive, and isn't that better? And it's like, you defeated the whole point of his character.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
But isn't it that? But is it that he changed that about himself so that he would be a better fit for Hori?
Yeah, but I feel like that completely like the whole point was that.
That's such a bad idea. Like if you just change everything about yourself, you could get somebody that'll love you.
And the thing is that it was a big point of Hori's character. Like one of the cool things about her is that despite being, quote unquote, like pretty popular girl, she didn't give a shit. like she never wanted him to, like, she was never like, oh, you're not attractive enough for me.
Yeah, she was never embarrassed of him.
No, but the show went around anyway to make him conventionally attractive for her, even though the whole like cool thing about the relationship was that unlike other anime, they didn't give a shit. And so he's like, I'm happy, not being conventionally attractive. And she's like, yeah, I don't care what you look like in school. I don't really give a shit. And the anime came in, like, it was like, did you forget to ask me my opinion? I think you need to be convinced. It's like, who asked you, bro? Fuck off.
Real quick, Pen, we have one person in TikTok that keeps saying, hey, Tippy, notice me, I'm gonna come. And then in Twitch, we have somebody saying, can we crucify Pen? So this might be our peak episode so far.
I mean, I don't know if I can be crucified. I think that'd be like sacrilegious or something.
Your arms are too tiny.
My arms are too small. My head's too big.
You would have to make a tiny cross.
It would just be basically an eye with a slight line through it.
Yeah, it's a lowercase I with a little dot for his head.
We cannot crucify Pen.
Do it, coward. Make the clip. Do it.
If your arms move, I would, but we're VTubers, so that's not possible.
That's true. I don't have a 3D model. I've debated either doing 3D model or like getting a hand cam because I gesture so much with my hands and I can't show that.
Yeah, Warudo's really good for that, man. It's a good mix.
I don't know what that is.
It's it has 3D model tracking where you can track your arms and stuff with just an iPhone camera, and it does full face tracking. It's really good stuff.
Ooh,
it's free. It's a free program.
Yeah, you just need the VRM of your model.
Cool. I will look into that because I gesture a lot. I do a lot of hand movements and
You're Italian
and snapping. I'm not. I'm just very animated.
Is that like normal for the Scots, or is that just you?
I think it's just me. I don't think we have a stereotype of. Most of the time when we're gesturing with our hands, it's like a middle finger or like a fist.
Because I'm Italian and we talk with our hands a lot. We do like the stereotypical pinching your hands. Yeah, gabagool.
The emote that you can do of like the finger pinch.
Yeah, the pinching hands.
Salty, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Someone in chat wants us to tell you, it's not a question, but I'm gonna word it as one. Will you tell Pen to nerd off about Fate?
Ooh, no. Okay. So
no,
when you asked me my favorite anime, I was like, should I say Fate? The thing about Fate is that it's not like my favorite anime necessarily so much as it's like my favorite world, which encompasses like anime and games and light novels. And so I was like, or visual novels. And I was like, I'm just going to say these other shows because we can talk about them as anime. But Fate is like, I love Fate. I'm a big fan of Fate.
Is there good world building? I don't know Fate.
No, horrible world building. Really interesting world, but the author has this thing where he will like set up a rule and be like, yeah, this is the way the world works. And then if a character comes along that's cool enough, he'll be like, you know what, fuck it, the rules can break. I will break the rules.
Physics are out the window.
But he's like a DM for D&D that only obeys the rule of cool at all times, which is cool in the moment, but it means when you look at his world building, it's like, I don't know what rules are rules anymore because in the like 25 years this world has existed, because Fate was made back in like 2003, 1. I can't remember when the original Fate visual novel released. But in the however many years it's been since it's released, every single anime, every single visual novel, every single game has broken like one or two of the fundamental rules of the world. So at this point we're just like, I don't know how this shit works anymore.
Need a new rule book.
For being your favorite, I've never seen you play it.
Well, it's the only game. Well, there's a few games of it. I've already played most of them, so I don't stream them. No. And the only other game that is like popular to stream would be like Grand Order, which is a gacha game. And my love for Fate does not exceed my hatred for gacha games, unfortunately. I do not want to spend $1 billion on an anime girl PNG, even if that anime girl PNG is from one of my favorite series. So I rant about it a lot, but it's a cool system. It has a cool world. It has cool. It started as like, I don't know if you've seen Fate or know anything about it, but it kind of started as the premise of like, there's this big artifact called the Holy Grail. It can grant a wish. You summon one like historical figure from myth in order to like back you up and be your servant for the fight.
George
and
Washington.
Then you just get all these. I think George Washington is actually a servant.
I want mechanical George Washington.
Is it? Is
like from Bioshock?
Oh my god! Yeah,
Are you fucking kidding
George
me?
Washington and a Big Daddy.
Are you kidding me? You get everything!
George Washington. There is
You
like
bitch!
there's Nikola Tesla. There's
I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you!
Like an American.
How dare!
There's a lot. It's really funny. One of the memes is that like you look up like a historical figure like Nero, who's like a Roman emperor, and actually what comes up is the anime girl version of him because fate has turned him into an anime girl. And he's more popular
Oh, that's
that way.
cool.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah, they said Edison's a lion.
Thomas Edison is a furry lion. I can send you a PNG of Thomas Edison.
How long is the series?
This is another one of the Fate memes of like, because it's still been around for like 21 years, there's like a billion different offshoots. And one of the memes of the series is like, how do I watch Fate? Oh, well, first you need to get a degree in theoretical physics. And
Jesus.
Well, every person that you ask how to watch Fate will give you a different watch order for the routes and whatnot. But basically, it started as a visual novel, right? Which is like, had different paths to it. Yeah?
Yeah.
And so you have like different routes that you could go down in the game, which makes sense as a game because it's a multi-choice game. But in an anime form, how do you adapt that? So there's like 3 different anime, the Fate route, the UBW route, and the Heaven's Feel route, which is in movie form. But the Fate route sucks because it was done by a dogshit studio like 20 years ago and everybody hates it. So when you ask people what to watch, some people are like, oh, well, you should watch the Fate anime, then UBW, then Heaven's Feel, because that's the order they were made in. Some people will be like, no, Fate is dog shit. You should start UBW and go Heaven's Feel. And then there's a prequel called Fate Zero, which people talk about. And they're like, oh, no, you should watch Fate
I've
Zero
heard the most
first.
about. Yeah, Fate Zero.
You should watch that first because that's, it's its own setting. And then people get very angry about it. Genuinely, just if you watch Unlimited Blade Works, you can kind of just go anywhere from there. Just watch that first and then go wherever you want. But there's also, there's like spin-offs. Don't watch Prisma Ilia. It's weird. I don't like it. It's very...
There's even spin-offs?
There's a million. There's Apocrypha, there's Kali Prisma Ilia, there's Oath Under Snow, there's...
And these are all animes, or these are also visual novels and games?
Those are anime, but there is visual novels and games. There's like 4 or 5 Fate games in different worlds. There's the gacha game. There's the Grand Order anime. There's...
I kind of respect a creator who just breaks their own rules and is like, no, I'm doing this now.
Yeah.
I think it's funny.
Nasu,
I hate it.
I hate it as well, guy. I love the Fate world, but the guy who made it cannot stick to one fucking rule set for
Make your
anything.
fucking mind up, man. Come on.
There's a really funny, one of my favorite like Reddit threads of all time. It's just this one guy trying to answer a simple question about the main character's power. And it's like, I can see if I can find it. You don't have to read it all, but it would be really funny. It's basically him going through every anime and trying to find like a simple answer to like what the main character's powers can do. But every time he thinks he's got it narrowed down, another anime pops up that contradicts what he's already known. And so it's just this like, let me see if I can find it for you.
Like Hunter x Hunter's Nen system, super convoluted.
Oh my god!
Frustrating.
The Nen system only it works. It's like the rule of cool, but in universe rule of cool. So if the character believes that they can break their own rules, they will.
I've never heard it called Rule of Cool before, and it makes so much sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
It's a rule of cool comes from D&D with like the idea being if a player is like, hey, can I do this? Can I do that? There's like a point where you're like, hey, if it's cool enough, the player should be able to do it because
yeah, fuck it.
Like, fuck it, you're playing a game, you might as well embrace the rule of cool, right? Of yes, technically you can't do this by the like laws of the game, but as a DM, I'm making the decision that it's cool enough. Fuck it, go for it.
Yeah, any good DM will let you run it.
Here, you don't have to read all this, and in fact, I'd recommend you don't, but that is one Reddit thread of a man going through trying to figure out one simple question about the main character's ability.
Jesus Christ.
I can't even zoom in enough to read it, it's so big.
It's long. I don't expect you to read it, nor do I encourage you to do so, but it's very funny.
Oh my god.
It's...
That's intense.
Okay, so the main character's ability is to like copy weapons, right, from the heroes that he sees. So people summon like King Arthur or Gilgamesh or people from different mythologies, and the main character's ability is like he sees the weapon and he can copy it and use it. Cool idea. But then, in order to nerf him in the first, well, it actually wasn't in the first, but in order to nerf him later on, as the weapons got more and more powerful, because the author kept being like, hey, but what if I introduced God? Like, what if God was a servant? And what if God just had a sword that does fuck you damage? And it's like, okay, well, we can't have 17-year-old main character copying that sword. So he introduced this sort of concept of like, if it's made by gods, you can't recreate it because you're a human, blah, blah, blah. But he didn't retroactively do it. So the big question is like, okay, can the main character recreate god weapons? And so you go to different anime and every anime has a different idea. There's literally a bit of Easter egg where in one of the games, the main character like recreates a godly weapon. And the guy that makes, like, the author of the world walked by the animator animating that and went, that's technically not okay, but it looks cool as shit, so put it in. And so now, like, the animator had already made it, and he was like, you know what, that looks dope as fuck, include it. And now there's just a contradiction to the rule set of the main character, because the author was like, fuck it, I don't care.
Does the general fandom care?
It depends on who you ask. The general fandom is very split on everything. Because Fate's so big, none of the fandom can agree on anything. The fandom can't even agree on what order to watch the series in, so getting them to agree on anything else is impossible. But generally, we've kind of accepted that Nasu will just snort a load of cocaine and write whatever the fuck he wants, and we just gonna have to deal with that.
Kind of makes it exciting, though. Then you never know what's coming.
True, but also, I beg of you, actually, you have Fate in the background there that is playing right now. That's Shiro. That's the main character. Was playing before when he was, when he was slicing the sword. So you had Shiro, and then you had the guy with the spear. It was actually funny, as I was about to say, the guy with the spear popped up. Oh wait, I've seen that AMV. The guy with the spear has a spear, and I actually just tweeted about this shit because it pisses me off in anime. He has a spear that is like instant kill. The whole point of the spear is that it reverses cause and effect. So when he stabs you, he actually stabs you first, and then the spear is like, I'll find a way to make this work, and reverses. So he stabs you, and then the spear
makes
like
absolutely
lunges.
no sense.
No, it doesn't, but it's anime, so But the whole point of it is that, like, if you're in his range and he activates it, you're dead, because it doesn't matter what defenses you have, it doesn't matter how much you dodge, you've already been stabbed, and the world just kind of has to figure that shit out, right? Except that spear has yet to kill like a single fucking person because every time he uses it, there's some bullshit that gets whipped out that's like, actually, you didn't it doesn't work on me. Because the author gave him an instant kill ability and then didn't want to kill his characters. And so he has to find some fucking way to. I tweeted about it where I was like, I'm so tired of anime characters surviving shit. Just like let them die. Let anime characters die, man. It's important.
Oh, Stinky Pete, thank you for the follow. Welcome me in. So let me ask you this then. Obviously, you have a lot of feelings about Fate. So what's your least favorite anime then? Like, makes you so mad.
I talked about this on stream the other day. My least favorite anime, very niche. It's called Glass Slip. Why do I not like it? I like bad anime. I like it when an anime is bad enough that it makes me mad because I'm like, hey, that's kind of funny.
I do
and
too,
it's interesting.
honestly, yeah.
Glass Slip committed, in my opinion, the worst crime an anime can commit, which is being so fucking boring that I genuinely could not continue watching it even as a bit. Like, I've had it. I think it's the only anime on my anime list that I have listed as dropped, because I don't normally like consciously drop anime. Generally what happens is if I'm not super interested in it, I'll just forget to watch the next episode, and then like 2 years will go by and I'll be like, oh yeah, I never finished that. I don't normally like actively be like, no, I'm stopping watching it. But Glass Slip was so fucking boring. It is such a nothing show. Nothing happens, but then nothing makes sense, and I hate it. And so I stopped watching it because I was like, it wasn't even bad. It was just, have you guys seen Haruhi?
Mm-mm.
In Haruhi, there's like a pretty infamous series of episodes. I think it's called The Endless Eight, where the idea is that like the main characters are in a time loop, and so the episode repeats over and over again with like subtle changes. But in the anime, they show like the loop continuing over and over again, and it's considered kind of one of the most boring series of episodes in any anime because it is just the
That's a
same
hell of a title to
episode
have.
over and over and over again, and nothing happens. It's the kind of thing that you would show as like a is it called the Endless Eight?
So your least favorite anime is purely because you find it so boring?
It was so boring I couldn't continue it. Because I'm trying to think like what shows would I could go to my mal. I don't really update my mal very often anymore, but like it would tell me what I've seen in the past that I'm like, ugh, I hated this.
What's your favorite anime from this year? Chatter wants to know, Pen. Rex and Addis watched Shangri-La, which was pretty new and was really good. I like that one a lot.
Oh, I've heard about Shangri-La, but I've not seen it. I think my favorite from this year would it'd have to be Frieren, I think.
We're a bit into Frieren now. I like it a lot. Tippy's on the fence a little still. I
I'm still
like
on
it
the
a lot.
fence. I find it boring.
That makes sense. It's like I was talking about. I don't know if you guys watched the anime awards or like look through the winners and stuff.
Oh yeah, that solo leveling sweeped.
Yeah, I went through it on stream the other day and kind of went through it. The issue with like the anime awards is that what I said on stream was that it's the combination of like multiple different types of fandoms, right?
Mhm.
So you have the people that only really watch like action, shonen, high like super plot based shows that are always interesting. Something's always happening, right? And you have people that really like slow, character driven. Nothing's really happening on the outside, but there's a lot of like character interactions.
Yeah, a
and
lot of
these
going on the character
Yeah.
arcs.
And you also have people that like only watch like slice of life where they're like they don't really care about plot or characters or anything. They're just here to like chill out as like a comfort show. And they all kind of come together in the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, and they all hate each other because they all
That's a very good description of the anime awards.
they all value different things in anime, right? So the
Yeah.
people that really like
Yeah.
shonen are like, if something isn't happening every episode that is interesting to me, it's a bad show because I'm not having fun. The character ones are like, well, if you don't have well-written narrative and plot and characters, what's the point of having flashy fights, right? And so they all value such different things in shows that they all cannot comprehend why another person would think this show is amazing or that. So you end up with this where people are like, well, no, Solo Leveling had amazing animation and it was really cool and there was so many AMVs were made from it. What do you mean? And then the Frieren people are like, yeah, but the plot is dog shit and the characters are uninteresting. Frieren is like a really important narrative show in terms of like explaining concepts of like
Frieren's a
life
little bit
and
slow
bonds.
on pacing, but I think the story's 10 out of 10.
Yeah. And so you get those different fandoms coming together and both of them think their show is peak. And they both hate the other because normally they'd stay apart. They wouldn't even be in the same fandom, but they're now forced together into like gladiatorial combat. It's great. It's really entertaining.
Which
but yeah,
fandom
I
wears
think-
deodorant? Which one doesn't?
No, they're anime fans. None of them know what deodorant is. What is... Yeah, okay. I went to my my anime list. At the bottom is Glasslit with a 1. And also In Another World with my smartphone, which I talked about earlier. Also horrible. A lot of it is just like slop anime, which is a kind of boring answer because they're all... But it's just... There's so many anime that are the same that are so clearly catered towards like, hey, teenage boys want to be important and be self-insert. And so there's a lot of like harem shows down here that I watched and I was like, I don't know what I was expecting. It's a harem show.
That's kind
like,
of their target audience. They're looking, I mean, harems are looking for horny teenage boys that just want to see, you know, hot anime girls.
I think in terms of a show that actively frustrated me, I think I might... High School DxD has a special place in my heart.
I love DxD.
For hate or love? Because I love High School DxD.
For a weird mesh of like, I love the world of DxD and I hate that so much of the world goes unexplored because of the like the horny aspect of it.
Yeah,
Does that
isn't
make
it?
sense?
Isn't it supposed to be a parody though?
It is, and here's the thing: I don't hate it because it's the thing of like this show is made. At the very least, the show doesn't like pivot. It doesn't like try and brand itself as a serious show and then like pivot into sex. It's very upfront about like, hey, this is a sex show. You're here for the horny time. Like, I don't mind that.
It's fair. You're just saying there could be more, and you would like to see it.
Well, it's
kind of funny though, because Like teenage boys do miss out on so much because of how horny they are.
Yeah, I know. Once that starts, it's like you miss out on everything, dude. It's all you can think about for like a good 4 years.
And that's pretty much this show.
I watched DxD in high school, and I remember liking it back then. It was only as I went back as an adult, and I'd be like, man, there's actually some potential here for a really cool world. Like, I think the best example of it in DxD is, are you guys up to date on DxD? Have you seen it all, or
not anything recent?
We haven't seen the recent. If there's anything new,
no. Did you get up to the point where Issei goes like Juggernaut Drive into his big fucking mech thing?
I don't think so. I don't remember a mech.
I think it's probably been about 2 years.
Well, I mean, this is probably like 10 years ago. It was
Yeah, I think we were watching it like 2 years ago, but I don't think we got to a mech part.
It's a really cool moment, actually, because it's a cool scene. The transformation goes really well. It's actually, I really, really liked it. But the way it went is that when they made that anime part, they'd outpaced the source material, so they couldn't adapt it. So they had to make an anime only, like, fight, transformation, whatnot.
That never works. I haven't seen a single anime do that good.
The only time that I think the anime original was better than the manga.
Really?
Because what happened was in the anime original, they do it very typical shonen. He transforms, he fights. There's a bit of like generic, like, but I love you, please don't transform, and then whatever. But it's actually genuinely a cool moment, and he has to be like pulled back from tearing his like life source away by his friends, right? And it's this cool, impactful moment because he thinks one of his friends has died, and it pushes him over the edge, and it's really cool. And then in the actual manga source, the way they calm him down isn't through love or his friends or like telling him, hey, this person didn't die. It's by playing a song about tits. That's it. They pull out a boombox and they play him a song about titties, and he's like, you know what? I'm good. Friend died? I don't care. Titties. And it's like, because what happened
so
was in the next
brand.
season, it's very on brand, but it is very much a moment of like, oh, dude, you had a moment there, and then it's just gone because titties. Because they had in the season after that, they redid that section to like, because now they had more source material, so they went back and redid it to fit with like the current, canon.
Yeah.
And I just remember watching it and being like, this is just worse. I don't know. Again, I don't hate DxD. I think it's cool. I think it very much like stays on brand, and I can't hate a show for having an audience and being on brand. It's just for me, I'm like, man, if they made like serious DxD where they actually explored, because it's a cool world, it's very cool.
You want like an
the idea
OVA of them actually exploring the world?
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know, you have like angels, devils, fallen angels. You have this like fight over humanity, where humanity is kind of caught in this big tug of war. There's some really cool abilities. There's some really cool world building, but it's
also pretty high budget, and the art's really nice, man.
Yeah, it has some like insanely good. I mean, when you can sell as many fucking Rias figures as they probably do, I'm not entirely surprised.
We have a Rias Grimmery skateboard.
Yeah. She's in a bikini.
Yeah, there's so much Rias merch in the world. It's kind of absurd.
Yeah.
Salty Chef wanted to know, Pen, do you think the meaning of an anime can be lost in translation? Good can be turned complete rubbish when badly dubbed or translated.
I think the biggest example of that would be comedy anime. I think for most anime, it's fine. Like, translation tends to get the gist across. And, I mean, voice acting performances can vary. I think it's much, much harder to do a good dubbed anime performance than a subbed, because a lot of anime dialogue is inherently fucking cringe. And you don't, when it's in Japanese, you don't realize it's cringe because you're just hearing the funny Japanese noises. But when somebody unironically has to shout like, I will defeat you in English, and you're like, oh, that's fucking weird. Like, that's not how people talk at all.
Would you take my world?
Yeah. Like, I'll never forgive you. I'll chase you to the ends of the earth.
It's so corny sometimes.
And it's just so like, okay, that's not how human but when it's in Japanese, you have that sort of veil, and it doesn't come across as bad.
Yeah, it just sounds cool, honestly.
It just sounds cooler.
Yeah. So I think like you can lose a bit of that with the dubbing process, but in terms of actually losing the meaning, I think the only thing that gets lost is comedy. Comedy anime, in my opinion, kind of they're not super funny a lot of the time. And I think a lot of that is because it's very hard to deliver comedy when you're having to like do it through subtitles or like, there's a lot of comedy is about like pacing, saying the punchline at the right time, using the right intonation, using the right voice and whatnot. And if the only way that you're getting a joke is through like subtitles, I think a lot of the comedy potential falls off, especially because a lot of Japanese comedy is like wordplay. You can't really directly translate wordplay into another language and not lose anything, which means the only comedy that really gets left is like slapstick, absurdist visual comedy, like you get in like Gintama
and stuff like that. Yeah.
You get, so Gintama can be funny. It's not my kind of humor, but it is kind of funny. But a lot of it, you get lost in translation because it ends up being like, oh my god, he walked in on a girl changing and she punched him.
Yeah.
Laugh track enabled, and it's like it's just it's not really funny.
The like most recent thing I could think of is when I was watching Dan to Dan, and the voice actor for the funny guy who comes in, I can't remember his name now, but he said
childhood best friend, or
yeah, the childhood best friend.
I can't remember his name either, but yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, they were asking him questions, and because in one part he says some joke like "your mom" or something like that, and they were like, "Is that in the original? Like, it's not in the Japanese." And he's like, "Well, they explained the concept to me." That it was a joke, like a very common Japanese joke. And so they told me just to do whatever the American equivalent would be.
That's a much better option.
And so the joke made sense, but he said it's completely different in Japanese because they just gave me they just said it's a do the most American version of this joke that you can think of. And so he did that. And it translated well. But I was just like, damn, I can't believe they have like a "your mom" joke in Japanese, and they're like, yeah, they don't.
JJK has some really good American jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a difference between like translation and localization, right? Like you can translating would be taking something word for word, but good anime localizers will take the kind of concept of the word and be like, okay, how would you present this to an audience that doesn't live in Japan?
Just get the same idea across. It doesn't need to be word for word.
Well, it's like, I think I was watching the Jujutsu Kaisen sub the other day, because the anime I've been watching recently, I just caught up with JJK and I just caught up with Demon Slayer, so I'm now up to date on both because the movie's coming out. And I think one of the characters says like skill issue in the subtitles. Nice. And it's like, it caught me off guard, but I realized that like, yeah, anime doesn't really, a lot of the time, like actually put in modern words, modern like English slang. And I think that's a good way of like getting across humor, of being like L ratio dumbass.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I say things we would say. We're not saying the same quips they do in Japan.
Like you don't, I think that's why, like, you know, the Ghost Stories dub is so iconically funny, and it's because it's not. I don't know. Have you guys watched the Ghost Stories dub?
Oh, we have. It's hilarious.
It's fucking hilarious,
It is
and it's because it doesn't give a shit about the original plot. It is just, what if we just had English-speaking people be sarcastic assholes to each other for like an hour, and it works because it's funny to us. That's how our humor works, is like quips and sarcasm and, you know, culture references and shit. And I think a lot of that gets lost because it's very hard to have, because, you know, humor plays into the character, right? Like the kind of jokes the character makes tells you a lot about their character. 100%. So you can't change a person's joke too much without changing their character. And so if you're a localizer or a dubber, you're limited in how much you can actually flex what a character is saying. And I think that means a lot of the humor gets lost because, but the Kaguya dub is fucking funny as well. I don't know if you guys have seen the.
I haven't seen
the Love. No, that's Love Is War, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, we've
yes,
seen
we
that.
have. That's very good. Yeah, that's very
the Kaguya-sama dub is hilarious, and it also kind of plays on that where it has, again, it's got teenagers that kind of speak like modern teenagers, and, you know, rag on each other the same way you would normally.
Who's doing the dubs now? When like Funimation and Aniplex are doing them, they were horrible.
Oh yeah, dude, the narrator from Kaguya. So I've got chat open. The narrator from Kaguya is fucking hilarious. There's compilations of him on the internet of like the Kaguya stuff, because both the dub and the sub have narrators that are really funny, but they're funny in different ways. Like you have the subbed narrator is very like, he treats it like it's a fucking battle shonen. And he's like, Kaguya thinks she can win by doing this, but in actuality, I can't remember, was it Shirogane? Shirogane's prepared. And it's very funny because it treats this very obviously not important thing of a high school romance like a life or death situation. but the dub narrator has just snorted 15 grams of cocaine and went off. It's great.
The one thing with dubs and subs that I see, like with the translations that most people complain about, is nicknames, like how in Japanese, how it'll be like senpai, like chan, things like that. And they say that in America, in the English dubs, it's very hard to get across relationships between people. We have
no,
because there's no
we don't have that.
like that.
Yeah, there's no
suffixes.
there's no way to do that. Like they'll be like oh, these guys are enemies, and it's like, no, the way they're calling each other is actually not enemies.
Yeah, it's just somebody that's not your friend, but it's a peer.
Yeah, it's like this person's a peer with the way they nickname them. This person's actually a childhood
you only call
friend.
them by first name if you're actually a close friend.
Yeah, like I remember in JJK they were saying that people were like oh, like all the English speakers were like, oh, Megami is like Gojo is like his father, and they're like, no, the honorifics, yeah, and they're like in Japanese, he's not referring to him in a fatherly sense. He's referring to him in a master sense, like a master and a pupil, not in a fatherly sense. He doesn't think of him like a dad. He thinks of him like a sensei, like a master. That's how he thinks of him. And it got into a huge argument because the English speakers were like, no, Gojo is like his father, and they're like, he's not like his father. The term he is using is specific
Gojo ain't
to a teacher.
Father, trust me.
Yeah, he's like he doesn't,
Gojo's
even though he
the
raised
internet's
him.
daddy.
He's everyone's daddy, but he's no one's father.
It's and the issue with that is that it's like a pure cultural thing, right? Like we don't even have the cultural system in place of like, yeah, this is my senior, they are superior to me and I need to respect. Like if you're in high school, you don't give a like you're not subservient to your the guy a year above you.
There's
He's
not
just
a
as much of a
social
dipshit as you
structure
are
based on age in like Europe or United States.
No, so there's not really a way to translate that. That's why you get so many awkward dubs of like them calling each other like sis or bro, because they need a way to convey that they're brother and sister, but we don't have the like Nichan fucking whatever in place. And in real life, you don't call your siblings brother. You're not like, hey, like
step-bro.
Unless you're doing it unless you're doing it in a sarcastic sense. So we don't have that in place. So you have to like insert some awkward dialogue to get the
point across, the relationship across.
Only when I'm stuck in the washer.
Oh no, step guy, what are you doing?
Step pen, can you help me out?
Oh no. You guys seen Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, I love Yu-Gi-Oh.
Like, I think one of the, Pegasus, right? Mm-hmm. The way he speaks in the dub, he's like, Yugi boy. In the original, like, sub, he just inserts English words into his sentences randomly. He's like a reverse weeb, right? And they do that to kind of get across of what a fucking eccentric weirdo this guy is. Yeah. Because it's the equivalent of somebody going, oh, Tippy-chan. Like, it's that sort of like, what the fuck is this guy on crack? What's wrong with him?
It's like American file or whatever they call
Crazy style Dio.
Crazy style Dio.
You must bounce on it.
Bounce on it, Dio.
But so in order to kind of get that across in the dub, they have him be like a Yugi boy, but it's not the same. It makes him sound like he's speaking down to him, whereas in reality, in like the sub, I think it was like entirely different. It wasn't that he was speaking down, he was just speaking like a crazy person.
Makes sense. I never picked up on that as a kid. I just thought the guy was like,
kind of a dick.
Mocking him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's meant to show that, like, because I think he actually does say like Yugi boy, but he says it in Japanese, which doesn't make any fucking sense because boy, like, that's not, he's not using, or I think he uses like weird honorifics when he refers to people as well that don't fit for.
It's supposed to show that he's just kind of crazy.
Yeah,
he's not disrespectful,
like
he's just a little nuts.
And how honorifics are meant to be used, of like, you use kun this one, use chan, but he just fucking does whatever he wants and he doesn't put honorifics. And so it's meant to indicate like this guy is just, he doesn't care about like hierarchy or honorifics or anything. He's batshit insane. It's hard though. Like, I can't imagine how difficult it is, and I can't imagine it pays very well to be like an anime translator.
And voice actors get paid like nothing.
Yeah, they pay dog shit.
No, it's the whole anime industry. I think it's weird, and I think it's just because anime is inherently not super profitable, right? Like, because the amount of money that needs to go into a single 20-minute episode of anime is absurd, because you need all the drawings and the animators and everything. And the amount that you make from it is not as, like, movies are different because you can sell movie tickets, but anime is, you're not making a ton of money and you're spending a ton of money, which means that everybody involved in the process tends to get, like, overworked and underpaid.
And 90% of anime is flop, man.
Mm-hmm.
They make it one season.
They say that the theory that's why so many animes or mangas gets like bad at the end, where they get like rushed and the story doesn't really make sense, and it's because they say that the mangakas are so overworked.
Yeah.
And like it'll be like 5 years of their life working 80 hours a week, and then by the end of it, when they see the end in sight, they're like, I'm just gonna end it because I can't, like I'm just gonna end the manga wherever because I can't do this anymore. Like that's kind of like what they think happened with like JJK and things like that. They're like, what happened? Like this made no sense. It could have gone on for years more. And he's like, I can't do years more. I need this to end.
Oda's done it a dozen times where he like breaks down and the show gets shitty, and then he's like, no, I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a beast though.
I mean, it's the same as like, the thing is like the majority of Shonen Jump like mangas and shit fail. Like they get released for like one core and then they're done. And so when you get one show that does well, or you get one manga that does well, the editors and the staff are on your ass to be like, no, you need to milk this forever. Like, you need to do, which is why you get a lot of like manga as well, where it seems like it's about to end and then it just keeps going, and you're like, the plot ended like 5 novels, like 5 issues ago. Like why? Like that's what happened to like Naruto. Like Naruto should have ended like 10 years ago.
That's
right?
like what I think with My Hero Academia, like a current one. It should have ended a while ago.
They're a lot like the VTuber corpos. They have to put out so many, and then if one hits, they just gotta milk the fuck out of it to make it work.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that is like how Shonen Jump works. It's like a VTuber agency. It's like, what if we just released like 20, 30, like one series.
One of them's got
things,
hit.
and one of them hits.
If one of them hits, we'll actually make some money. Oh my god.
And it's, you know, it's deadlines and it's drawing and writing. Like, I can't imagine how hard it is to make a manga. Like, you have to draw every panel and write all the dialogue and write.
Man.
That's why I love Mob Psycho, because he's a great writer, horrible artist,
lazy artist.
Such a bad artist, and he doesn't give a shit. He's like, you're gonna get this fucking bowl, like soup bowl, like looking dude, stick man, and that's what you're gonna get. And you know what? The manga and the anime's look exactly the same. It's so
hits. He gets his point across.
Yeah.
I like the Mob Psycho One Punch Man dichotomy of like, okay, here's it in the original artist style with Mob Psycho, and then here's it if it was really pretty with One Punch Man. And
exactly.
Although I've heard the one is actually like, he's been working on his art. He's actually like gotten better. He's still not great, but he's gotten.
Yeah, I heard that he's been practicing his art because he wanted to step it up. He wanted to hone it in because he's getting a lot of shit about it, mostly in the manga.
Go on.
Sorry, it's because the originals are like web novels, right? They're not even manga. They're just shit he posts on the web. And so that's for One Punch Man, like you have like the web novel, which is where his art is, and then that gets adapted into like the manga, and then that gets adapted into like the anime. And so there's like 3 steps down. So the most forward in the plot is the web novel, which has the really shitty art.
It reminded me of the Naruto. The mangaka admitted that the reason they wear sandals is because he found out he likes drawing feet when he started making Naruto.
He's a foot guy.
He's a foot guy, and he really liked drawing feet and toes, and so he made everyone wear sandals so he could draw feet and toes every episode.
I really like the honesty in that.
Also, his wife asked him if she was Hinata, and he said, "No, you're Sakura."
Oh no!
Yeah.
Dude, Naruto's so bad at writing female characters. It's absurd.
It really is.
Oh, it's so bad. They proved that the writer of Naruto had read gay fan fiction of Naruto and Sasuke before he got that. Like before they got like they married their respective partners. And he took some inspiration from this gay fan fiction And then everyone's like, wait, so was Naruto and Sasuke supposed to be canon? They're like, I don't know, because it was proven that he was a fan of this thing and that he took inspiration from it. And they're like, wait, is it canon? And they're like, oh, I'll never tell.
Did Naruto... You know, I was... Because, I don't know, have you guys seen... Are you guys up to date on Demon Slayer?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, Demon Slayer has the same thing where it's just like, man... Sometimes you watch an anime and it's good, but you can just tell that whoever wrote it has never spoken to like a woman in their life. And it's just, I don't know why, like, fucking in Demon Slayer, like, one of the few female Hashiras being like the pink-haired love Hashira, and all she talks about is love. And she's got her yiddies out the entire fucking show.
She's one of the strongest women in history, and they're like, what do you really want? And she's like, to get married and have babies.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what?
And her whole thing is like, I'm a woman, but I'm strong. Is that okay? And it's like, you can... It's the thing of like, bad female characters aren't always just like, oh, they're badly written or, oh, they're straight up misogyny. A lot of time it's just like, is this a character who... It has like their own plot going on outside of what the guys are doing, and 9 times out of 10 it's like not. Like Sakura is just a Sasuke fucking toy. Like her only purpose is to be a fucking Sasuke simp. Hinata is only there to be a fucking Naruto simp. She has no like autonomy on her own. Everything she does, everything she says is about the guy, and she doesn't so
it kind of fits with Japanese culture though, because so much of their like sexes are separated.
There's some good examples though, like Full Metal Alchemist has really good female representation.
Yes. Written by a woman though.
And oddly enough, so does One Piece. All the women in there have their own story, they have their own plot line. It's not dependent just on Luffy. And they're not very sexualized either.
The one I always liked, which is funny because they're highly sexualized, is One Piece, because when I first started watching it, I was like, oh, I hope Nami gets together with one of the guys in the crew. And then the writer did not make Nami get together with any of the guys in the crew. And he said it was because they asked him, and they said, she's not a prize to be won.
Yeah.
Just because she is friends with these guys does not mean that she belongs to any of them.
She's a member of the crew, and
she's a member of the crew.
Just for that. She has her own merits.
Like, Robin obviously likes Luffy. He doesn't give a flying fuck. But they're like, Nami's she's not a prize. She's her own person, and she finds her own people.
You see what Lapis said?
Kaijo has a great women
Oh my
representation.
God.
Oh my! Is that the ass
the
one?
Swimsuit
Yeah,
one.
the swimsuit one. The ass one.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the representation in that one.
I don't. I'm flat as a board.
Well, that's probably why I like it.
I think JJK is also pretty good for representation.
Yeah, for women, yeah.
Yeah, although it kind of showed as well that kind of mentality people have towards like women in anime of, because Nobara, people only viewed her like, oh, is she gonna like Megami or is she gonna like Itadori?
I love Nobara. She's so cool.
I know.
It's very much a thing of like, well, she's not, just because she's a girl in an anime doesn't mean that her only purpose is to be a love interest for one of the guys, right?
Yeah, she's just a badass.
Yeah, and I love that they don't do the like typical fucking thing of like, oh, she's a badass woman, so we have to take every, stereotypical woman thing from her, because if you're feminine in any way, you can't be a badass as well.
Yeah,
and
you can be badass no, and be beautiful, man.
She likes shopping. She likes typical girly shit. She doesn't reject that part of herself. She's just also dope as fuck alongside it.
She's not hyper feminine either.
No, and she's not like overdone.
Yeah.
It's
like
a very
Mitsuri.
realistic depiction. You like Mitsuri, yeah.
She's hyper feminine.
A
lot of the media though gets it wrong when it comes to like writing female characters, because like in American media, they do the I'm so strong, I don't want love.
Yeah, I don't need a man.
I don't need a man. And they kind of cut that out, and they just try to make
like
the
it's not even
women
an option for them.
They write the women much more in like a masculine sense of like now I'm they take away what a lot of women
in,
like
a business suit, and they're a CEO, and they're like, I don't need a man.
Yeah, a girl boss. They do the girl boss thing with that, and it's like
She-Hulk.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking in the courtroom in a fucking a Hillary Clinton suit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy. America does it too far one way, and Japan does it too far the opposite way.
The other way, yeah. It's sort of it's this weird backwards viewpoint of like you've gone so far with like feminism that you've backtracked and now you're actually just insulting women again. Like you've taken it to the point where you feel like the only way to make a woman strong is to take away the feminine aspects. Like instead of making a strong woman, you've written a man and then gave her a pair of tits. And
yeah.
You've tried to make a woman strong by giving her masculine traits, and that's not the point. The point is that a woman can be strong while still being feminine. It's not anything to do with the femininity or masculinity. It's to do with the character you fucking write. But a lot of people don't want to engage with it. They don't actually want to write strong female characters for the purpose of writing it. They just want to tick the box and be like, hey, look, guys, I did the thing.
Yeah, well, and especially in shonens, a lot of the female characters are there for mainly just for the main character to have something to pursue and then win in the end. It's like the prize.
Like Penn said, to just check the diversity checkbox. We have a woman, we have a this, we have a that.
Yeah. It's
but they're not actually interested in, like you said, sometimes I'm like, have you ever spoken with a woman? I don't think you have.
It's clear most of these mangakas have not. Like, I love Kill la Kill. That guy's never spoken to a woman in his life, I can guarantee you.
She's like, I feel stronger in this thong in front of my family.
Like, have you ever wore a thong or been in one in front of your family?
There's nothing less empowering.
Yeah, it is incredibly uncomfortable.
She's like, my dad is watching right now, and I'm fine with it. It's like, okay.
Oh, dude, it's I mean, again, it's like the cultural thing as well. Of like, there is a lot of weird shit in Japan with regards to gender and they also have the whole thing of like there are a lot of guys that spend their entire life in their room not doing anything, and so there is actually a genuinely high chance that some mangakas have not seen a woman in years. So.
Isn't there it's like very disparaging the difference between how many men and women there are in Japan? It's like 3-1 or something.
Is it? I don't actually know, but I know they have a population crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also, that's why, the funny thing is, everyone is always like, oh, why do, because my sister's big on this, why do they always ship, like, especially the women watching, why do they always ship, like, the main character and his best friend together, or the main character and the villain together, and it's always two men, like, everything's always gay shipped, and it's like, because in those relationships, you actually develop the relationship. In the women, in like the love interest, you're never actually developing the relationship. So for a lot of people, especially women, it's easier for them to be like, no, Naruto loves Sasuke because they've spent 9 seasons of them developing their relationship. Why?
Men can have friendships too.
No, I know, but that's why women make that jump a lot because they're like, oh, well, like Hinata, you don't know anything about Hinata. He's barely ever spoken to her. He doesn't love her. If he were to love someone, it would be the person he cares about, which is the guy. But that's why a lot of women make that
Straight
jump.
men, you heard it here first. If you have friends, it's gay.
It's gay to have friends.
Gay to have friends.
Just kiss your homies. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
But it's also even beyond the relationship thing. A lot of the time, the male characters are just the more interesting characters, and so people tend to ship characters that interest them together because that's you know, if you had 2 interesting characters in a relationship, you have an interesting relationship.
And that's just who you have the background on too.
Yeah, so in shonen anime, a lot of the women are written like fucking cardboard cutouts and are uninteresting and bland. A lot of the guys get most of the character development, so it doesn't really surprise me that people are like, hey, but this relationship would be more interesting because you have 2 opinionated individuals together as opposed to one individual and a fucking body pillow that has got a woman painted on the front of it, you know?
A body pillow with a hole in it.
Yeah.
Oh no. It started standing upright.
Why is it so stiff?
Uses it as a weapon.
Speaking of which, I was wondering, have you ever read fan fiction for an anime or fan fiction in general?
Oh, I love fan fiction, dude. I'm
Really?
a big fan fiction reader. Yeah. I read tons of it. Big fan fiction fan.
Is it mainly about anime or about other
pretty
media?
much any media I'm a fan of, I will look up the anime. Some media have a specific type of fan base that writes a fan fiction that I don't love. And so I will kind of go, like, I found that you have to kind of find the right spot for a fandom to write really good fan fiction, because either you get the very sexually repressed, like, girly pops that only write about Sasuke topping Naruto for 10 fucking thousand chapters.
Veiny member.
19 chapters, 5,000 words.
Yeah. Or you get the the super edgy boy writers of like a 14-year boy, and he's like, and he fucks all the women, and he gets all the power, and and it says, but you can sometimes find
every harem ever.
Fan fiction in the middle that is actually like, oh shit, that's actually kind of interesting.
A gem.
Yeah, you find a few gems.
It doesn't bother you that they're not canon?
Because that's Guy's big thing. He really likes things to be canon.
Yeah, it doesn't fit with my tism brain if it's not canon.
I think for me, it's sort of the idea of like, because the main thing that I like in fiction is generally like world building. Like I like the idea of like this world that exists with all these characters in it. And I enjoy when another author gets a hold of it and it can be like, hey, how would I go about taking this world in a different direction? You know, because I feel like my big problem with a lot of shows and a lot of anime is that it feels like they write a world and then just kind of fucking ignore it for the entire rest of the show. Like they'll have this world that they're developing, but because they're so hyper focused on like the main character's development, the world kind of goes by the wayside, and it does. Like Naruto is probably a peak example of like, you have this really cool idea of a world of like ninjas and jutsus and like it hints at the beginning of the series of like the political strife between like adjacent villages and doing missions and this whole idea of like bloodline limits, and it's all really cool, and then the show explores fucking none of it because of 9 seasons of Naruto running after Sasuke, which is the plot, but it's not like, I would much rather, so like if I'm reading like a Naruto fan fiction, I wouldn't mind reading a Naruto fan fiction about like some random fucking troop of ninjas in a war 100 years ago, because that's cool to me. That's like an interesting look at the world. Or like
you like
Naruto
more information about it. You like more information about the world building.
Yeah, I like seeing, I mean, probably the fan fiction I read the most of, or the fan fiction I have read the most of, is for Ruby, and I fucking hate Ruby. Like, the canon of Ruby is dumb as fuck, and I hate it. But the world of Ruby has some really interesting, but like a lot of really interesting potential to it. So as much as I hate the actual, you know, plot of Ruby and think it makes no fucking sense, the fan fiction of Ruby does make sense.
At that point, I feel like just write a story of your own that's not Ruby for the fan fiction writer.
Well, the thing is, though, is that using fan fiction gives you a really easy jumping off point, because you don't have to spend a bunch of chapters like explaining what characters look like to people, or explaining their base personalities, or explaining how the world functions.
Because it's a jumping off point for a lot of writers.
The issue with the issue with like writing fan fiction as a whole is that in general, like your ability to capture an audience is limited because there's so much out there, and most people are going to be swiping through, clicking in, seeing what's there, going, ah, fuck, I don't care, and swiping through. And a lot of the issue with books and writing in general is like, you have to kind of balance, how do you capture an audience? How do you present a story in a fun, interesting way, while also getting the information across that a person needs to understand the world?
That's just streaming.
Pretty much, yeah. Authors were the first Twitch streamers. You heard it here first. But it's like, because realistically, how do you write a story in a way where this world has existed for thousands of years? Everybody in the world knows how the world works, right? There's implications, understandings that everybody knows. Nobody has to learn how the world works because they were born into it and they've lived it. But you, as the reader, know jack shit. How does an author balance, hey, here's an interesting plot thread with characters and information, and how do they balance that with, I need to give you basic exposition about how the world works without boring the fuck out of you because I have 3 chapters of just telling you how my world works? And fan fiction cuts that out because you can assume that anybody that's reading it already has a base understanding of how this fictional world functions. Why am I being called by Sino?
Might be a stream bit you might have to answer.
Oh yeah, you might have to.
Am I? Okay, I'll be 2 seconds. I'm so sorry.
Take your time. Chat. Hello, chat. We're back. Are you guys enjoying Pen's takes? Don't tell is always a challenge for authors and producers. Yes, I think for everyone. Hi, Frosty. Also, Stinky Pete, thank you for the follow. Salty, thank you for the follow. Welcome in anyone new. We're having Pen on to talk anime. He's giving his opinions. If you have any questions for him, you can put them in the chat. We'll ask him. Look, I can see him talking. Personally, though, if what you're showing is interesting, I'll learn the history later.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Sorry, somebody I know, like, invaded Evan's house and
Sino?
asked me what they wanted me to. Yeah, Sino invaded Evan's house and asked me what he wanted me to steal.
Oh, what did you tell me?
What'd you
steal Evan's virginity. So then we started smooching and then I left.
Which hole though?
I think that's for them to know and us to find out later.
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. Roll
Sino
dice.
has never off-rip called me out of the blue in my life, and one time he does, I'm on stream.
You should have picked something good from the steal. You had a shot.
I think his virginity is funniest though, and also I don't know what's in Evan's
Tell him to
head.
take he has a poster of, what is that anime?
Mob Psycho.
Mob Psycho. Yeah, tell him to take the
actually,
Mob
that is
Psycho
kinda peak.
poster.
I'm gonna be staying with Evan in a couple weeks.
Oh,
when I go to
God.
Offkai.
You okay?
So
Move some stuff
Yeah.
around in his background.
I will.
Yes.
I'm gonna plant like a little note somewhere in the background that says something that Stream can read, but he can't.
Yeah.
Yes. Mess something up in his background.
If you can read this, the streamer is gay.
You know what you should do? Take his glasses and bend them even more so they're even more crooked.
He does that on
No, I need-
purpose, bro. That has got to be a bit.
I need to take his glasses and like snap them so that he has to do the fucking anime nerd thing of like bandaging in between them.
When you go there, confirm whether or not him wearing his glasses like that is a bit or not.
It's
Measure
not a
his
bit. I think-
ears.
I don't. Here's the thing. Yeah, I don't think it's his glasses are squint. I think his ears are just really like.
That's what he tells
asymmetrical.
us, but I don't believe it.
I mean, I'll check. I'll square up to him. I'll be like, I'll square up to him and
Measure
then I'll
his
square him up.
ears.
Yeah. Oh, you should have told Sino to steal his credit card.
Well, that'd be a good one.
Well, no, he's a Twitch streamer. I doubt he's probably already in debt.
That's
I
true.
doubt his credit card can buy anything.
Tell him to steal that one shirt he wears in every thumbnail so he has to make new thumbnails.
Oh no, the color changing shirt, my beloved. I fucking love his color changing shirt. It's so dumb.
I can't lie though, those thumbnails hit. He definitely figured out the formula on that thumbnail.
Yeah. But
Well, I
it's,
mean, reaction content is just like it's on YouTube. It just works really well.
Yeah, it's a meta.
he said
it
take,
is.
take his custom keyboard that he spent 6 hours fixing on stream.
Oh my god, dude, that was funny. And yeah, ended up having to just get a new one.
Hi, Pneumonia. Welcome in. Pens, we're yapping with Pen.
What do you think the original? Sorry, I'm looking at the Evan thumbnails. What do you think the original color is?
It's got to be green screen color, right?
No, I've
I
seen
thought
him
it-
wear it before. It's like a... I want to say it's like a brown or something normal. It's not like a weird
then-
color like that.
That'd be so fucking hard to like key out for shifting the color.
I think you could do it in Canva pretty easily.
Mm.
They have filters you can change over it to change the colors, but then you would have to, like you said, yeah, you'd have to key out just the thing. I don't know. Have to ask
Oh, wait,
him.
I hope it's literally a green screen colored shirt so that he could just green screen over different colors.
He's added more reaction images to it. Let's go.
No, the
I'm
shirt's
just-
the best part.
You know what the funniest thing to me about it is that he uses the shirts in the same order for his thumbnail. So if you scroll down his videos, every column is just the same color of shirt all the way down, and it's
And this
fucking
motherfucker
ridiculous.
says that he's not autistic. He's color coding his shirt to his playlists.
Hey, whatever works, man.
He's like,
This-
what's this react today? Oh, this is a blue shirt day.
Yeah,
And he
Monday's
had the
blue shirts.
audacity to fucking say my thumbnails were bad, which they are, but also yours are not any better.
When we did the lover sub from, one of the things we did was made all the contestants make him a better thumbnail.
Oh my god. Wasn't I in? I was in the lover sub for him, but I got
Yeah,
voted
I'm
out
pretty sure you got
first 'cause he
voted
hates
out
me.
first. That's like
Yeah,
your
to be fair,
thing.
That's my thing. I think the only one I've gotten farther in was the one I deliberately requested to be booted out first of. Because I
Yeah.
asked Lope, I was like, hey, can you kick me out? I do not want to be in a dating show with you for longer than 2 seconds.
Yes.
And then she was like, hey, what if I just kept you into the end with Bree for the funny? And
And
Yeah.
made you do a Discord kitten
Discord
voice.
kitten RP. Ugh.
That was
we have one coming up. We might have a spot for if you're around.
Oh, who's it for?
Zavi.
Our friend Zavi.
Ooh. Cool. I'm
Very cool.
Wait.
You met Zavi. She was in the Evan one as well.
Yeah, I remember. I will be away at Off-Kai for a few weeks.
Are you excited for Off-Kai?
I'm very excited for Off-Kai. Have I told you I'm driving to Off-Kai with Evan?
Are you in a Death Wish?
Yeah. Are you staying at his house too?
Yeah, I land in Texas, and then we drive from Texas to California.
When you land in Texas, you get an automatically issued firearm.
Yeah, when you land, they give you a shotgun.
Honestly, I'm just hoping they don't like detain me. There's like a travel advisory in place in the UK for America being like, hey, you might not get into the country if you land there. And I'm like, I hope I do. I don't want to have to deal with that.
I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure your country is pretty well accepted.
I said it to Evan, and he was like, you're a pale boy with blue eyes. You'll be fine. And I was like, okay, thank you.
Literally, like, when we go to the airport, because I have long, brown, curly hair and stuff, we get flagged, man, because I, don't look super white, but you'll be fine.
Yeah, every time I've talked to Evan about it, being like, I'm a little bit scared. He's like, literally, you will be fine. I have more to worry about than you do, and I'm not even going to the airport. I think he's genuinely like...
Yeah, Evan's going to be detained picking you up.
He's going to go up to the airport to pick me up, and they're like, not tomorrow.
Out of the car.
I've heard that, like, it can just depend on what the fucking guy at the border decides on the day, like, if he's feeling good or not, and I'm like, oh, it's kind of scary.
If you start reading things online, you're only going to hear people that had the worst experiences. Nobody goes on there and says, oh, I flew into America and it went great.
Can you drive in America, being someone visiting?
I think you have to get a international driver's license.
So Evan's doing all of the driving?
Evan is doing all of the driving. I feel for my man.
I understand now why you picked him.
There are other people in the car. None of them can drive. They are American, though, so they have no fucking excuse.
Streamers, man.
I fucking hate streamers.
Streamers trying to function as normal humans.
All the same. You guys have cars in Scotland?
No, we haven't. Again, carrier pigeon is delivering it screw by screw.
I didn't know if you were riding horses or not.
No, we didn't get them yet. We have cows. They're not very fast.
We're still in the Bronze Age.
You joke, but like 3 streams ago, you were talking about how you had a milkman deliver milk to you.
I do. Well, I do live like in the north of Scotland, so I live near a bunch of farms, and so it's cheaper if like the farmer, they do like milk, they do eggs, they just run shit to your door if you want it.
That's pretty cool.
You pay directly to them, so they don't have to deal with like the middleman stores, and we get it delivered to our door. It's cheaper for everyone.
Is the milk pasteurized or no?
Yeah.
Nice.
I wish we had milk deliveries. Yeah, but Penn got one and left it outside for 5 hours and then got sick from it.
I did. It was... That's the one bad thing is it's not the milk delivery's fault. It's my inability to remember that I have one coming, and then I remember at like 10 o'clock at night, and it's been out there for 12 hours, and I'm like, oh, it's pasteurized, milk? But what do you mean? Why am I drinking milk?
That's like children drink milk.
You had milk and cookies last night.
That doesn't count though. I had a tiny bit of milk.
And you're lactose intolerant.
Oh my god.
Everyone's lactose intolerant.
And
no.
Before you gotta go. I know it's getting late. What is the deal with the moon on your shirt? Our chat wanted us to ask you that, and I just remembered.
The moon?
Yeah. Is there some kind of anime reference?
Oh, I mean, okay. Technically, my entire design is kind of a Fate reference.
Oh my god.
Little known penumbral lore fact time. So there's a guy in Fate who has swords, right? I can send you them. I would have them in my design if I wasn't worried about getting copyright striked. But here's the swords. And you can kind of see...
Oh, those are cool swords.
Yeah, if I was ever going to get like sword replicas, like merch, I'd want them, but I'm kind of hard. But you can kind of see like the red hexagons on my arm are from the black sword.
Yeah.
And I kind of took the name Penumbral and the black and white swords, and I was like, hey, black and white crescents, moon. So kind of a mix between like a reference to Fate and just my name being Penumbral, because Penumbral is related to like the phases of the moon. So
yeah. So you're an uber Fate nerd.
I'm a little bit of a Fate nerd. I mean, the Fate universe is called Type Moon, so
One's in the chat if Penn has autism.
I have a diagnosis. I don't need any ones in the chat.
You do?
Did you get diagnosed?
I've been diagnosed for like 10 years. I got
didn't know
diagnosed.
that.
We know that. We've been calling you autistic as long as we've known you. You always deny it.
Oh, no, I deny it as a bit because I'm not as autistic as other people. But yeah, no, can you imagine you go into a doctor's office and you're like, hey, doctor, do I have autism? And you're like, let's see how many ones we get in the chat. Real quick.
They're like looking like,
Let's
no,
ask
we
the
got more
chat.
twos. I'm sorry.
Dude, that'd be a really funny bit, like a stream bit of like pretending to be a doctor. Be like, chat, one's in the chat if they have AIDS. Who's in the chat if they don't?
Guys, please give me ones. I need this.
But no, yeah.
Opposite.
Oh, fuck. No, give me twos.
Guy, you have AIDS. I'm so sorry you've asked.
God, I've
Yes.
Yeah, chat, can we get 50 gifted subs and I will cure this man's disease?
cure his
that's...
AIDS.
American medical system be like.
Oh no, that is actually depressingly true. Oh no.
That's how we do medical in the U.S.
Dude, I had a friend come here for VExpo and they got like, they had like a sickness flare up thing and they had to go to the ER. And we were in the ambulance with them. We went to the emergency room. We were seeing a bunch of doctors, and the entire time they're like, oh, how am I going to pay for this? And I had to like explain to them that if you're getting emergency treatment, you do not get charged for it. It's free, even if you're from America.
Ride where we live is like $1,000 right off the bat.
Yeah, it's like if you come to the UK, even if you're like American and you're not like a taxpayer or anything, if you have an emergency and you need driven, like you need an ambulance visit, you don't get charged for it. You don't need health insurance. We kind of have accepted that giving life-saving treatments to people is not something that we should be charging for. And every time I hear about friends in America who are like, oh yeah, I had an ambulance ride and it cost me $5,000, I'm like, why is your country the worst? Why?
It really is, dude.
Because our country isn't a country, it's a business.
Yeah.
Or
a
like
big
medication.
corporation.
It's a corporation.
One of my friends talked about like saving coupons to buy like their necessary medication. And I'm like, why can you use, what?
Hippie has to get asthma medication from Mexico because it's about $300 a month here.
Yeah, and in Mexico it's like 25.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
For asthma, man. There's kids that have much worse asthma than Tippy.
For like an inhaler?
Yep, just an inhaler.
Yeah, I use a daily inhaler for
It's just albuterol. It's normal, basic shit.
It's that's the other one, yeah. Yeah, it's just normal asthma medicine to help breathe. And they're like, yeah, $300 a month. And then you know what the funny part is? They're like, well, you have to get insurance. And I'm like, okay, how much is insurance? They're like $300 a month.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, one of my friends who like needs like medical treatment was told to get insurance, but then she realized that like the cost of the insurance to pay for the medical treatment she needs would be more than the actually just buying the medical treatment itself. And
Crumb, thank you so much for the tier 3 sub. Thank you.
You want me to make you really sad?
What will make me sad?
Yeah, I think here it's like 10 quid for 2 inhalers.
Yeah, my mom drives into Mexico to get it because it's a steroid I have to take each day, and they're like $300. That was 5 years ago when I checked, so it's probably more now. America's fun. It's a gamba. Don't you like gamba?
Don't you guys have insulin as well? That's one because I obviously being like a streamer and whatnot, I don't really have any like ties to my country or where I'm at. So because I've got so many friends in America, I've debated being like, man, I wouldn't actually mind living over there. But because I have a chronic health condition, I know that if I did, I would immediately go into debt for all the like things that I need. So
yeah, you just have to rig the system. You have to come in as a multimillionaire.
Yeah, if I win the lottery, if I become multi-millionaire, I will move to America. But until that day, or if you guys, ever get like healthcare, I don't know which one of those is actually more likely.
You winning the lottery.
What, chat, place your bet. So what's more likely? I win the lottery and become a multi-millionaire, or America gets healthcare? Place your bets now.
They're planning on you guys are planning on moving to Scotland or Ireland? My sister's moving there too in a few years. People are moving there.
We have like free. You get like uni education's free. You don't have to go into student debt. You get free healthcare.
And if I buy a square of land, I can become a lord or a lady.
I will hit you with a truck. We
I can
haven't
become a
unlocked
lord or a
trucks in the tech
lady.
tree yet, but I will unlock trucks just to run you over.
Legit question: do you guys have trucks in Scotland?
Oh, what? Oh, the collab ended.
Oh, he died.
Oh, he died.
What happened?
That's okay.
I'm
You
dead.
did a what's it called? An Irish goodbye.
I've been bye. Just fuck off.
Just hang up on me.
The Scottish
I've been
goodbye. You disappear,
isekai.
but you keep talking.
Yeah, the disembodied voice. I'm actually under the couch. I'm blackout drunk. What happened?
I don't know. You died.
I did. I can't tell if I died or if you died.
Yeah, that's okay. We were getting to the end of it. We usually keep the podcast nights pretty short.
I joined and then immediately I joined back, and then I went to close the menu the return, and I hit leave instead of return, so I immediately left the collab again. So
Are you streaming, Pen?
No.
Okay, so we're right in. You usually keep these short.
Yeah, no, I generally leave 1 day a week free from streams, and it was kind of lucky. Normally we do, I normally have Thursday as my break day, and Wednesday I'm streaming, but because of Divinity now I've switched that around. I'm playing Divinity with like Heavenly and Lopi and Bree.
I saw a little bit of that. Have you been having fun?
It's good. It's very.
I don't really understand what's
Wrinkle
going
Toddlers.
on. I watch you guys, but I don't really know what's happening.
Oh no, don't worry. Neither does Bree. It's the first time playing, and she has no fucking clue what is happening. Because I mean, you guys have played Baldur's Gate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that. If you put 4 people in playing Baldur's Gate, all of them will immediately fuck off in their own directions, and shit will just kind of happen. And so Bree also has no clue what the hell's going on because she spawned on the starting island, and we immediately all were like, "Oh, I'm gonna go do this plot line. I'm gonna go do this plot line," and she just stood there like, "What is happening? Why am I fighting alligators now?" This is great.
Offline raid pen.
No, I'll go live right now just for the raid, and then I'll be like, no stream for you.
Do it.
Thanks, guys. Raid train. I'm gonna raid into someone else.
No, I raid back into you. You go live again, and then you raid into me. We create infinite viewers.
That's too much like a Rexon bet.
That is actually yeah. Oh wait,
that
yeah,
is a Rexon bit. He
saying
did that one time. He said,
I'm
"Go
so
live,
sorry.
and I'll raid into you." And then we went live, and he didn't. And then I just looked like a fool for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
It was a great bit.
Then he asked us again. He said, "Go live now," and you're like, "No, fuck you, made me look like an idiot."
Rexon is my best friend that I would definitely punch in the face if I met him in real life.
Rexon's a lot of fun, man.
Just drive to him during off-kai.
I haven't spoke to Rexon in a minute, actually. When was the last time Rexon and I spoke?
We had him on 2 weeks ago for the podcast, but he's been so busy. He's doing those shows for Phil, a couple times a month, and then the stuff for himself. He's been busy as hell.
The last time I spoke to him was when he asked me to do his like April Fool's tweet at him with like a fake accusation, and so honestly, asking the guy that does VTuber used to do that was risky. I had to sit on that tweet for like an hour because anything I say that sounds legitimate, people that are used to me will be like, "Oh, the news guy is going after someone. He must be a piece of..." I don't want to get Rexon actually cancelled, but I also want to be funny, and I don't want to be like, "Rexon doesn't like anime." Like, you know,
you gotta commit to the bit. Get him canceled.
I can't believe Rexon used slurs again.
I genuinely scrapped about 3 or 4 tweets that like accused him of doing 9/11.
You're not good at farming. You should have said it like, "Oh yeah, Rexon did 9/11," and then been like, "Check out my video on Sunday to find out why."
Dude, I'm so bad at like rage bait farming. I did a rage bait on my TikTok short this week, where I was talking about the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, and I was like, I think Solo Leveling should have won every award, so I don't see what the problem is. Very clearly sarcastic. People did not get the sarcasm.
99%
so now I have a bunch of people.
Of what we do is rage bait.
Yeah.
I have people in my comments being like, "Oh my god, Pen, I love your new stuff, but please never give anime opinions again." And it's like, well, you couldn't tell. Okay. And I found something about myself, which is that I can't rage bait because people misunderstanding me pisses me off.
Well, you have to do the classic, your favorite thing, which is explain the joke.
Oh no.
Do a follow-up tweet explaining it detail for detail.
That's how you know it's a good joke.
Yeah.
I need to make another short summarizing my shorts in the last week, and then in which I explain every joke I made in them.
Hell
I switched
yeah.
TikToks last week. It's terrifying.
It's horrifying over there. It's everywhere.
I
Except
went
for
to a
Twitch.
new
Hey, Twitch.
channel and everything, and it was. Ugh.
You made a new channel?
I switched to a new TikTok because I couldn't like do any of the Creator Studio stuff on my big one because I made it in Australia, and they don't let you switch countries to the UK for some reason.
Oh,
so
sick.
I had to just make a new one from scratch, and so that's fun.
Mods, please shout out his new TikTok.
It's doing alright actually. It's I just said that I made a new one in my TikTok, and they were like, okay. And TikTok people are actually generally cool about like
They're
being
very
like,
cool.
yeah, I'll follow you somewhere else. Why not? They're actually easier. Like they're better viewers like direct to your other stuff than any other platform.
Yeah.
Every other platform, you try and be like, hey guys, go follow me here, and they're like, fuck you, die. It's like, okay.
Fuck you. I would
Sorry.
never go over to YouTube. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, well, I'll let you go, Pen. What time is it there? Like 1:40?
1:40 a.m. Yeah.
Woo!
No, I'm not going to sleep or anything. I'll just keep playing Factorio.
Oh, God. Go watch some Fate.
Oh my.
Get mad about it.
I'll rewatch Fate for like the 15th time. I really should put a link in my TikTok of my new TikTok. I've yet to do that. I'm terrible as I'm the worst content creator you'll ever meet about advertising myself. I do not do shit.
Start shoving it down people's throats, man. They love you.
People tell me I need to change like my profile picture and stuff to be not like the letter P, and I'm like, but it's my branding.
Yeah, but you need facial brand recognition.
Yeah. But it's, I probably will eventually at some point, maybe.
Like a tiny pen inside of the P.
Yeah, no, make the P your penis, and it's just like the whole pen.
Oh.
Be a sideways P.
False. You guys know False. What a collab I did with False. He actively like held a gun to my head and made me change my profile picture to my model. And in the moment the collab ended, I changed it back because I don't like change.
Oh my God, the autism.
Listen, yes, I'm diagnosed. You can't say that anymore.
Yeah.
No, that means we can definitely say it.
Oh,
Now
no.
I can say it without getting canceled.
Yeah.
Is it less offensive to call an autistic person autistic or a not autistic person autistic?
You tell us.
Yeah,
I don't
autist.
know. Okay, that sounds like a slur. I'll let you guys wrap up. I'll go grab something to eat before I keep tisming about Factorio.
Enjoy Factorio.
Thank you so much, Ben, for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thank you guys for inviting me. This was fun. I will take any opportunity ever to talk about anime to anyone. So bold of you to give me a platform for it.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. You're probably my favorite guest so far.
Let's go! We win these!
Fuck Rexon's podcast.
Rexon has a podcast? Oh wait, was
No.
Rexon on before?
Yeah, he came on.
He was on it before.
Fuck you, Rexon. Get dunked on, idiot.
All right, Ben. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your night.
Will do. Catch you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, I was holding in that cough, guys. I was holding in that cough for like an hour. I didn't want to cough in Pen's face. I'm so nice. Gentle. Who was that guy? Chat, who was that guy? That's not even who we invited. They just showed up. I don't know how they got here. Should have coughed in his face? I would never! Who even was that? No idea. But he really liked Fate. Oh, I gotta take off my jacket. I was sweating. My ass is sweating. You guys know that TikTok song that's like, I ain't got no panties on. I ain't got no panties on. That's just been playing in my head for 3 days. That was clearly Punkalope in disguise. I love that he died about 20 minutes ago.
Just like ran at you full.
Yeah. Tippy would never cough in the face of a guest when they could cough into the face of chat. You got games on your phone? You got games on your phone? I cough in the face of my iPad. Me and Empath sensing he might have liked Fate. I don't think so. I think his favorite was definitely High School DxD. I'm gonna tweet that.
that Ben, thank you for coming on the podcast. I'm really surprised to find out that High School DxD is your favorite anime of all time. I cough in the face of my ops. Oh, that's poison. That's poison damage. I forgot to tell you guys. This is what I was going to tell you before. No, use the glass one anime he said he hated. That's true. Forgot. What was it called again? Chat, where can someone find the name of the anime? Glass something. I can't fuck up this tweet. I was gonna tell you guys right beforehand, but I kept getting distracted. Glass lip. Glass slip. Guess what? I'm in my healthy girl arc. I made a guy. Do you like it, by the way? The juice. I made this juice yesterday. Have you guys heard of a wellness shot? A wellness shot is a I blended it together. But here's the thing, I don't know if I did it right. So it's you take lemon, orange, water, turmeric, pepper, and cayenne, and you blend it all together and you make a shot, and then you just drink a little. Are you poisoning guy? No, it's a wellness shot. It's good for your body, because the turmeric's good for inflammation because of his shoulder, and then the citrus is good for your something. I don't know. I didn't listen to it fully. They just said it's good for you. But I blended it all together and I made it. But here's the only thing. Does it matter if I blended the peels as well? It tastes like orange peels? Because they didn't specify whether or not I have to make this drink with the peel on or off, because you blend it all together and then you strain it. So I put in lemon peel, a whole lemon, 3 whole lemons, and a whole orange. Peels have nutrients in them, so probably not. Alright, well, we're drinking lemon peels then. Oh, you're supposed to. The pulp in your juices are the peel. But I strained it all out. That's better than the version I heard it as. Oh, fuck! It's made with apple cider vinegar! That's what the part I forgot. Damn it. The whole reason I made it, the whole reason I decided to make this drink, I just remembered, is because we have 4 unused bottles of apple cider vinegar, and I completely forgot that to put that in it. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I love pulp. Those can be really fuck up your teeth, so be careful. Lemons? You could substitute piss for apple cider vinegar. I don't want piss in my drink. I want the correct version of it. Damn it, I completely forgot the apple cider vinegar. I forgot that was the whole reason I was making it. Just wash them first. You don't want to be drinking whatever crap ended up outside of them. I didn't wash them. We've already been drinking it for 3 days. Lemon juice and vinegar shots, they're very acidic. Okay. Guy's teeth aren't the strongest. So does that mean he can't drink lemon juice? Ah, fuck. Alright. Guy, I may not give it to you anymore. Because it's not good for your teeth because it's acidic. This is why I don't do things. This is why I don't do things. I might be messing up guys' teeth. Routine consumption of lemon juice washing over your teeth will cause the enamel to erode, eventually exposing the underlayer called the dentine. Just drink it without letting it touch your teeth. Can you do that? Yeah, my teeth are wicked fucked from all the acidic foods and drinks I've had for 30 years. Got a bad case of acid teeth? Use a straw? It's only like a shot glass worth. Once a day. It's a shot glass worth once a day. Ooh. Use a straw. Okay, I'll have to find a straw. Alright, new plan of action. Find a straw. And then guy can drink it. But anyways, I'm trying to use a funnel. Just throw it back like a man. I'm trying to be on my healthy arc. About every 3 months I go through a healthy arc where I really try and make everyone healthy. Hi Tippy, do you remember me? Hi, I don't know. Hello. Oh, hello, J Gamer. I thought that said gay gamer. Caillou Kuma. I never bong it. I've never really had teeth problems unless I ate something sugary, acidy, and gummy. Oh, A gummy worm hates to see you coming. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hi, Buzz Boy. Hello. Hello. Also, quick reminder, this Saturday, this weekend, we are doing 2 fun bits. We're doing one, my mom is coming on to go on a date with chat. We're going to be doing a choose your own adventure style where chat is going to be able to choose between 2 options. It will change the course of the story. You guys will be able to choose what you do with my mom, where you go, what you give her, where you eat, things like that, date style. And then my mom will be able to react to what you guys are choosing. Yo, Tippy's mom? I know. She's very excited. Don't let her lie to you. Can I share a butter popsicle with your mom while we watch the sunset? You can, but she may be mad about it. I don't know if she's gonna be happy with a buttered popsicle. Can we, get her a used Honda Civic? She might never come on my stream again. She doesn't like sunsets? She doesn't like butter popsicles. She loves sunsets. I actually have no idea. I've never asked her. But then also this weekend, besides that, we're also going to be making the gayest meal in honor of Pride Month. Happy Pride! We're making the gayest meal ever. We're making rainbow bread and some other fun rainbow stuff. So that'll be fun. Has she had a butter popsicle before? No, but my sister did eat butter one time. Hot dog, rainbows. The gayest meal? Yeah, we're gonna be making the gayest meal ever. I'm very excited. Alright, TikTok. We're gonna be heading over on TikTok. TikTok, if you would like to come over to Twitch, it's twitch.tv/TippyHendrix. We do fun stuff. And bye TikTok. Chat say, Twitch say bye to TikTok. Say bye to TikTok, Twitch. Who was that guy? He's gone now. Bye TikTok. Pretty sure the gayest meal is a regular hot dog. Only if you deep throat it. We're doing movie night tonight. There are 3 movies with 4 upvotes each. Okay, so what we'll do is if anyone in chat wants to, we are going to raid Godfaja, but then we are going to immediately go into, in 15, 20 minutes? In 15, 20 minutes, we are going to start a movie in Discord. Usually after we end early on Wednesdays, and then we watch a movie in Discord. So we have a couple movies we're going to be voting between. What movie are we watching? We're going to do a poll in Discord. Where's it going to be? Under doggy polls? Alright, under doggy polls, we're going to be doing a poll. Oh no, sorry. It's in the movie section. Yeah, so go to the movie section of Discord, react to your favorite, or vote in the poll of your favorite movie, react to it, of your favorite one you want to watch tonight, whichever one gets the most upvotes. We will watch that. I'll make a poll in Bone Zone after the reacts are cast. Okay. So it'll be in the Bone Zone. It'll be in the regular general chat. We'll put up a poll. If you want to watch it, come watch it in the Discord with us in the lobby. And we're gonna raid into Godfaja. Thank you guys so much for coming tonight. I hope you had fun. This will be our last anime podcast for a little while, but we will be back Saturday at 6 p.m. EST. Come have a date with my mom. See you guys later.